Finally we have a white token guy on the board lah.
Am I the first half white guy here?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, the only
one?
we had
No, Sona. Oh yeah, we had Sona.
Sona.
Yeah lah.
Yeah, but Sona technically wasn't on.
even our guy from Amsterdam was Asian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Amsterdam guy from Patah.
Oh shit.
He's Indonesian descent.
Yeah. Okay, we check levels first.
I love this. You guys go straight into it.
We already recording, bro.
Really recording already.
Shit.
Yeah.
Now on the cameras.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, we usually just sit down and just
Okay, now my
click
headphones
record.
a little bit louder. Maybe I was deaf that day.
Test mic
Yeah.
1 2 1 2 1
Maybe
2.
maybe you got lesser hair now, so it's like. I just gotta say, Hans.
Test.
What happened, man? What happened to the beard?
So the beard was the beard was a mistake. Because I was like I was trying to trim it down a little bit, right?
And then
they were like, what number? And I was just like, man, I'll go for a little bit shorter. I'll go for a 1. I should have gone for a 2, but I went for a 1.
yeah, and then you're like, oops.
Yeah, but for the hair, I was yeah. So this one,
Mari cinta sate.
this one was the biggest mistake, bro.
Whoa, that's yeah.
Yeah, so the hair, I wanted to actually do a buzz cut. I wanted to go bald. I legit wanted to go bald because I'm going to Tokyo in a few days, and it's summer there, right? It's like super hot there, right? So I wanted to like completely buzz cut everything, but then I chickened out halfway. So this is what happened.
Okay, wait. I gotta settle this chair first. Let me do it.
Also,
He keeps going back. How do I make it?
don't wanna go back, right?
I don't want to go back.
Done.
Oh yeah.
hey, what number mic is mine, Alex? What number is mine? 2. Can you increase the
Yeah, my sister
My
borrowed
volume.
my sweater. No, it's full of cat fur.
No, but yours is this one, right? We're talking about this, or you want this to be louder?
test? Okay. Can.
I have a lot of cats at home.
How many?
More than 10.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so my sister
serious?
borrowed my sweater, and she's the one that really hugs the cat. So now it's like covered in
So
cats.
at what point do you become a crazy cat person? Like, what's the number?
I don't know. I think I just grew up with cats. So you're asking the wrong person. Man. It's like for me, that's my life, man.
15. I think more than 10 sounds crazy though.
Some people would say more than 5.
Yeah, I think 10 is like very hard.
Although-
how do you take care of them?
Yeah.
No, I think you only become a crazy cat person when you want to do nothing but spend time with your cats. I'm not that person.
Yeah.
So I don't really spend time with my cats. They're all little shits.
But then we shouldn't question it because sometimes people rescue these cats. Are you a cat rescuer?
No.
Okay.
They
Then-
they adopt us.
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
Next thing I know, they're just like chilling on the couch. Like, who's this one? You know?
Okay.
It's come to the point where we don't even know what to name them anymore.
No, I think the cats that you currently have,
Yeah.
they invite other cats to come in.
Yeah.
like,
Like, hey, this is my house.
you know,
Check
like,
it out.
Like, dude, you love it here, man.
Yeah, the owner's the owner's crazy.
That was a dick.
Yeah. So yeah, man. We got our first half white token guy. Yeah, let's go, man.
Thank you, man. There's no applause. Is there? It's just
I don't know.
horn. Hey, there it is.
Let's go.
I feel like the applause one's a little bit too long.
It's-
You can find a
yeah.
shorter applause one. Like,
No, man, I think it's fine. You know, applause need to be like.
Yeah. Then you use
put in effort a bit
Then you
lah.
seep into the conversation after that, like.
Yeah, need to be long. Cause like, you know, where got people like
God,
like weird lah.
God.
Me, that's us at home listening to this podcast every day, guys.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Look at this radio DJ trying to take over our show.
you really found the
Bagus this lah. So we the reason why we call a radio DJ to be on our pod is to
Sorry,
actually
it's not DJ, announcer. Okay.
announce. Oh,
Say it
okay.
properly.
Yeah, they don't jockey the
They
disc
don't jockey.
anymore.
It's
get your
just click,
terminology correct, okay?
Okay, sorry man. Still living in the 90s.
By the way, you guys came on my show on radio.
Yeah.
You guys are one of my favorite guests.
Really?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, there was just natural flow that we talked about.
You say that to all your guests, man.
No.
Shit, you know shit Ben says? We love you guys. You get the best crowd ever. And then like, shut up. You say that in every
one of my
city.
favorite moments of that that interview was obviously called
Which one?
the
Say.
Prakash Man, New Jersey.
Yeah, man.
moment. That was hilarious.
But it kind of looks like he's wearing the jersey now, right? With his red t-shirt.
Red goes well with him.
Yeah, man. Today is like.
No, actually, being brown, I have to say you look good in colorful stuff.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like if a Chinese uncle rocks a Hawaiian shirt versus an Indian uncle rock Hawaiian shirt, big difference, bro.
Yeah, because the Chinese uncle wearing a Hawaiian shirt, he look like he's a waiter in Mingtian.
In saying that though, I don't know. Can you pull off the dye hair?
No, man.
Yeah. You've
had dyed hair, right?
I've tried it before a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
That one cannot like. That one be matcha from
That'll
Mangsa.
be like, no.
I'll be like, please don't rock
Like
me.
from Sungai Buloh.
No, Brickfields.
Briefers.
Brickfields friendly.
Friendly.
Which one is the clang?
Like Mandamaran.
Oh, whoa.
Like inner parts of Klang.
Okay.
You mean there's some Indians that is not friendly to other Indians, is it?
Yeah, bro.
Oh wow, I don't know. Is that
Indian on Indian action.
Am I going too deep into a hole by asking that question?
No, you're not.
No, if the Indian flirt can talk about it, you got Indian flirt to talk about
I
it.
don't think it's even just the violence. It's the stare.
Yeah.
The way they look at you.
It's the like,
Man.
that way pandang me, you know. It's like-
Yeah.
Oh, you forgot the hand.
No, I have a whole bit about this.
Chang, you got problem with me. Chang.
Yeah. Actually, the most of the fight starts is because the flick cannot the distance. How far is the distance? Fucker.
What does it actually mean?
I have no idea, bro.
Okay.
No,
It's
they just like to like.
yeah.
Because you know what this means, like in white people country.
What? You tell me, you're white.
I don't know if what. I'm Malaysian, guys. Just for disclaimer here, I am fucking Malaysian, by the way.
Let's go!
There's only one.
There's a whole story about that. I know.
Yes,
we gotta tell that.
I mean, if you want to like say you're not Malaysian, this is the wrong month to do it. You know?
There was one guy in Australia. I used to live in Australia, of course, Perth. One guy on the bus.
You mean south of Malaysia?
That's Bali, I think. Yeah. No, but there's one guy who wanted me to come out to his house to. Can I say it's bong?
Yeah. Okay.
Bong. Like, this is bong. Yeah.
This is bong in Australia.
You got lighter, obviously.
Okay.
I see it. I've never seen
in
it.
Hawaii is
Never heard the
hang
concept.
loose.
that's
Yeah,
different.
mahalo, right?
They're throwing the shaka.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's what it is.
hang loose.
Yeah.
Like
Hey, speaking of Hawaii, Moana 2 is coming out, no?
yeah, it was announced.
Yeah.
Wow, what a segue.
What?
man.
I don't know. I mean, I just
man.
Man, you should be a radio announcer.
No, I tried it.
Oh no, yeah, you Fly FM, right?
Apparently, I sound too Indian. Yeah,
They didn't say that, did they?
yeah, that's what they said.
On Fly FM?
Not on Fly, on
Okay.
the purple one. Yeah. You mean Shits FM? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh damn! Are we gonna get you in trouble? Are we gonna get you in trouble?
I don't care, man.
So it is definitely great to get a radio announcer
I mean, we all know.
to do long form content
No,
because he's always talking so fast.
Yeah.
And in very short bursts.
Yes.
And even the show we did that day was like,
Yeah.
fucking Fly FM, lose run, blah, 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 blah,
Then you
blah.
have to edit
You
the
can
stuff
catch
as
your
well.
breath here. It's okay.
Thank you.
You can talk slower.
I already feel like we should be going into a song right now. To be honest. Like, I don't know. I want to introduce Dua Lipa.
Are you like? Okay. So we got today.
No,
I think the whole reason why we call you on the pod is to just talk shit about radio, lah.
Can do.
Yeah, apparently it's open window season right now for them to just switch among stations.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like one floor go there, then the other floor come here. You know.
It's true. It's musical chairs right now. People are just jumping here and there kind of thing. Yeah.
But it's kind of interesting, right? The drama helps.
But once you, I mean, Hans, I can't speak for you, but I think both of you at one stage were considered for radio. Like Prakash, you already spoke briefly about it, obviously. but Bryan, weren't you at one stage also in talks to do radio stuff?
It was very
Long ago, yeah.
Preliminary.
Yeah,
See, the very fact I cannot even say that word properly is because that's why I'm not on radio.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like about radio people. They always do their background research. I'm like, it's like, I didn't know that. I didn't know you were a radio guy.
Yeah.
It's not easy to be an announcer.
It's not easy.
It was very hard to research because I couldn't find anything on Hans before he came on the show. I only found out that you were, and I mentioned on the show that you are, what's your hobbies again? You're an artist or something?
Song. I do.
Yes, he's a singer-songwriter.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have guessed that. I mean, I wouldn't have guessed that looking.
But on his page, he has a.
Yeah, that's I just put it on my, I just put it on my bio. Everything is on my IG bio. It's like, hey, Dan, that's it. That's me.
I love that.
Yeah, he's got a video. He's got a like.
What's the sneaker? What do you call it again?
Chat GPT says I'm the patron saint of Malaysian sneakers.
Wow.
Specifically Malaysian sneakers.
This one really meow meow, bro.
And you do blogs as well?
vlogs.
I used
Vlogs
to
or
be
blogs?
Vlogs.
I used to be a YouTuber. Now I'm not really. That
Really?
much. Yeah.
I mean, so did Prakash.
yeah. He's my OG.
Jesus.
This guy.
It's funny you say this because last week I did a podcast with the Ming brothers.
Yeah.
And then they brought it up as well.
Yes.
You did a pod with the Ming things?
Because we were trying to promote the show that we're doing.
Ah, nice.
And then like both the Mings, they were like, hey, then they just revealed it to Kiran and Bryan. They're like, y'all know, right? Prakash used to be like, and I'm like, guys, can y'all just
Do
stop?
your audience know this?
I don't think so, yeah.
Prakash, for anyone who's listening right now, love watching.
Oh, shit.
YouTube pioneer.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
tip of the iceberg when it all started. Prakash, let's just say Mr. Ginny Boy TV is sitting right in front of us.
Oh!
Alongside Ginny Boy, of course.
Let's go. He's actually one of the founders.
Yes.
Actually, fun fact, one of the videos I did with Jin was for Teacher's Day. All right. And
You were the teacher?
I was a teacher.
You were the packet. No.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, that video went so viral, and then I was doing a job for Teach for Malaysia.
Okay.
I met 3 teachers who were teaching for Teach for Malaysia. They came up to me like, bro, they actually did whatever we did in the video.
Okay.
They actually dressed up as different historical characters to teach.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I watched that video before.
Yeah, I was like, what? I said like, bro, we did this because we were being paid by Inti. So I'm like,
But if Mr. Producer, if you want to get up Ginny Boy TV YouTube, the first video or the second video, I think it was the second video ever on Ginny Boy TV, you'll see Prakash there in all his glory wearing a Man U jersey. Put it up. And you'll see like...
We are still talking about this menu jersey shit.
He had the Matjerie, facial
Yeah,
hair here. And
I
I think it was the goatee.
had a goatee. Yeah, I had a goatee. Yeah.
I think you had...
What's with this obsession with menu?
I'm a huge MU fan, man.
But now you're very quiet.
Now I'm like,
Menu not doing so well.
they're doing okay this season.
Not so well.
They're doing last season they were bad. This season I was so sad I couldn't go for the Ryan Gigs meetup.
Oh yeah, that was recent.
Yeah, like a few days ago. So I'm like, and I was
Bloody
watching
hell,
some of the
Shengi, everyone.
yeah, and some of the questions people were asking, and I'm like, guys, can you all do some research on gigs?
Yeah, this full of legend. You
Like-
ask this kind of question.
Someone asked like, oh, what's your favorite food? And I'm like,
Oh,
dude,
no.
like seriously,
Oh,
like
no.
this is the problem when you have Maybank credit card. So I'm like,
Did you guys all meet David Beckham?
no,
I
didn't.
did.
You did, right?
Yeah, I did.
feel like everyone in KL met.
I didn't wash my hands for 1 week.
Bro,
Yeah.
some of the people who
That's
met
why my
don't
skin peeling already.
like don't even know what he's done, and then they got to interview
David Beckham.
Yeah, some of them don't even play football.
Oh man.
Yeah. They sent a basketballer to
Yeah, they sent a
interview.
basketball guy
Oh,
to
no.
interview Beckham, and I'm
Oh,
like,
I know who you're talking about. Wow.
Yeah.
I love how we all know without actually saying the name.
Yeah, I know.
But that was, I don't usually get FOMO when a celebrity artist comes here. But
no, but it's Beckham, bro.
Beckham, I was like, man.
the
what
white
did
guy
I
and you
get?
came out, right?
Yeah. Hello, mate.
Hey, actually talking about white guy.
Hey, before that, we haven't introduced.
No. Wait, like for real. Can we get like a proper introduction to Ryan Matjerie?
Yeah.
Like everyone just knows the voice or probably seen like this tall white dude on pictures somewhere. Like, but what's the history here? Where were you born?
Oh,
like where do you go study? Like, how did this Ryan Matjerie come about?
Man, I don't know how to answer this question about being the most boring person in the world, but
I mean, you did take SPM and all, right?
huh?
Did you take SPM? Like, are you you're Malaysian, right?
I am Malaysian, but I didn't do SPM.
Okay.
So I went to an international school.
Whoa.
GCSE.
Here we go.
Whoa.
It wasn't in KL.
Oh.
It was first. It was in, I did school in Kuching, a local school.
Okay.
When I was 12, I moved to Penang.
Oh,
One of my favorite states.
That's
nice.
wow.
in Malaysia,
That's
obviously.
actually very nice.
So I spent there. I lived there for 5 years. Do we have a Penang guy here? Is that why?
No.
No. He found some dirt online and he's gonna
Yeah.
show it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, he's gonna what?
Oh, it wasn't a Man U jersey. It was not a Man U jersey. What did I think it was?
No, the other one is no.
No, Abu Dhabi is not the first one,
He's
right?
done more than one.
Abu Dhabi
apparently.
This is a different one.
Second or third, I think. Video. Ooh, man.
Okay, he's
Oh my
he's
god!
doing-
Motion. Jesus.
I'm liking your fashion today, Prakash.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I like
Thank
your
you.
fashion
Yeah.
today. Yeah.
Okay, anyway,
Yeah, like,
Penang,
bit nicer.
Penang, and then
And then Penang, after Penang, I did IGCSE.
GSC, yes.
Yeah.
IGCSE.
And then
That's why we're not radio announcers.
I moved to Australia for
Australia.
Australia. for 8 years, and then moved to KL after 8 years.
You in Perth, right?
Yes.
Okay, which part of in Perth?
I mean, have you been to Perth? So there's Mount Lolly, which is where
Yes.
the uni was.
Yeah, yeah,
Look
yeah.
at
yeah.
this guy. He's so white right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Mat Lole.
Because I studied in Melbourne for 3 years, so it's one of those things where you know where someone hangs out with locals or not by how they pronounce the name of the
Yes.
place.
Yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yes, I remember one Australian guy was like, "What are you fucking out of uni, mate?" I was like, Edith Cohen. They're like, "Where?" I was like, "Edith Cohen, ECU." "Oh, Edith Cohen, mate." Fucking Edith Cohen. I was like, "Oh my lord."
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's some ridiculous places in Melbourne which
Yeah.
just looks like they just threw a whole Scrabble board onto a wall, and there's they pronounce it completely differently from how it's spelled.
Yeah.
like Mabenong.
Yeah.
Mabenong
Yeah.
is like
Mabenong.
Mabenong, yeah.
If you look at the spelling for Mabenong, you would never be able to figure out first try how do you spell Mabenong.
Yeah.
MEBA.
Can you, I don't even know. Do you know how to Google it?
MEBA.
I only know Dandenong, which is like the clang.
Yeah,
of,
Dandenong.
the clang of like.
No, but they have nice food there.
Yeah, they did. But of course,
Dandenong's damn nice.
anywhere there's crime, there's good food.
Whoa, bruh.
Where do you think the good bak kut teh comes from?
To our Australian fans, don't cancel us.
They'll also never mention your name as is. Like they won't call you Ryan.
Yeah.
Bryan, Prakash. They'll have a nickname like Royzy or
Yeah, Royzy.
Roynoy.
Yeah.
Royno, mate. Here you go, mate.
Yeah, it's always the case. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how redneck were you when you were there?
I was
That's
not,
it. That's how you spell Mabenong.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of this city or town.
So
It's
basically
near
all the
Warganegara.
I and all the in between Marbenong.
Yeah, so I was at Footscray.
Yeah.
So it's
Footscray is like super.
Wow, that's a suitable place for you.
yeah,
Sounds like somewhere you would say
Oh
Footscray.
my
Ghetto.
god. Gee.
Oh wow, Jago!
Oh man.
Okay. Enough. Okay.
Check you, Daniel. I love it.
No, it's Prera, Mr. Prera. All right, so you went to Perth, then you came back to KL.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Why?
No.
Why did you come back? I mean, why didn't you just stay with your people?
Actually, I've never told the story before, but
Yeah.
but when I came back to KL on holiday, see Brian still laughing about it.
Sorry,
Just
bro.
Every
Sorry.
day, every time I see Brian, I don't see Brian that often. Every few months, it's always about me being white or not Malaysian enough.
No, we just have okay. Maybe we just tell this story. So one day at Good Vibes, one of those years that was not cancelled. So, too soon?
Yeah, no, it's not too soon. They all need to
I'm not
money.
affected by it.
Okay. So we were on the VIP deck, I think.
I mean, I just somehow you got me in there, obviously.
Shut up. You were already in there, and we were just hanging out. And then we were chatting about something, and then I just turned to you like, actually, why the heck do you come to Malaysia? Like,
God.
you're like some white dude, and like, you know, where you from? Like, are you from Australia, UK, or what? Like, what are you doing here in Malaysia?
This
And
is
then
by the way,
this
like-
fella got so damn offended. He said, "Do you know I'm Malaysian, right?" I was like, "Fuck off! No way, no way! You're so white. Like,
I had
no
to get
way."
I had to get the IC out and everything.
He was,
I had to get the
and
IC
he
out
was
and
like,
prove it.
legit, like, oh, pissed already, you know. Then he took out his like, here's my fucking IC, bro. Like, oh.
The thing is, any average Joe comes up to me and thinks I'm not Malaysian. That's fine. But Brian bought that chin. I had known him by this point by 6 years,
Yeah.
7 years. He never ever questioned my Malaysianness all those years. 6, 7 years later, he's like, "Where are you from, actually?" But
Yeah. Sorry, bro. So
Hey,
that's
so
why.
What's your mix? I mean, you're half Sarawakian.
half Sarawakian, half Irish.
Irish. Wow.
Yeah. So my parents met at the London nightclub in the 70s.
Damn, son.
So I always joke that I could have been conceived while my parents were on ecstasy. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Wow.
No wonder you talk so fast,
Yeah, that probably. Yeah. Hence.
because your brother doesn't talk like this.
Yeah.
Your brother is like very slow,
Very
and-
chill.
and very chill.
Yeah. He is.
and you're like the total opposite.
That's
Do
French.
you speak Gaelic?
No, I can say 2 words,
Which is?
or like banya, which means milk,
Okay.
and then pog mohon, which means kiss my ass.
Pok Mahok?
Pog mohon.
Pok Mahon.
Oh, that's my favorite rapper.
Oh god.
We have a drum roll. We have a drum roll here.
Yeah. Uchun, eh?
Oh.
No, the other one, the last one.
There it is.
Okay.
Okay.
The last one. Yeah.
Okay.
What more, Hans?
Who's your favorite rapper, bro?
Poke my hole. No, that's my favorite rapper.
Actually, it's weird. I met you in Hits, and then I think you was just starting out in Hits.
Yeah.
And then a few years down the road, I think our paths cross again because my cousin started taking photos of you and Ida.
that Ravin?
Yeah.
Holy shit, Ravin's your cousin.
Yeah.
If we had this discussion before.
Yeah, we did.
Malaysia is a small ass place, bro.
And then like because
Not
I
many
used to
Indians
shoot, not many Indian photographers. So yeah. Somehow the lineage they just continued to the other Indian guys. So yeah. So I think like
I think in Malaysia we only have like very few topics to actually joke about.
which is
Food, race,
okay.
religion.
That just
All the taboo ones, right?
yeah.
Whatever you say we should not joke about,
We will
joke about it.
Because like all the photos that you see, I think like with Ida, my cousin shot it.
True.
Yeah.
This one.
That one.
The one below, the one, this one on the left, this one on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah. He takes all of it.
This one.
This one?
No, up. This one good content. Top of the world, this content. Look at these guys, man. Populating a time with more Valentine vibes.
It's wives, actually.
Vibes.
Wives.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then at one point, your photo and Ida's photo was like always like on the sponsored post because I think you all did a shoot for Momos.
Oh, yes. Was that on
one
everyone's timeline?
I think you were jumping or someone was jumping. Yeah,
and
yeah.
Ravin took that photo.
Yeah, Ravin.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh, yes.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like,
That was, they didn't get paid for that, by the way. Sponsored post? I didn't even realize that.
yeah. And I was like, hey, where's my lens?
Oh wow, he took your lens.
He still got my 7200. Ravin, if you're watching this,
Oh, damn.
I need my zoom
shit.
lens back.
So yeah, man, how long you been doing radio?
First entered 2010.
Wow.
Yeah.
14 years.
I was a hits cruiser, actually.
Oh, okay.
I was hits cruiser. I also, before I was hits cruiser, I auditioned for Fly FM, actually. And
shit.
lost. Yeah, me and Gibo were in the top 5. And we both lost to a girl called JD, who sadly, I think, left the scene after
JD
a
Lok?
year or so.
She's in Singapore, right?
Is she? I don't know.
You and JD Lok were in that competition?
Yeah.
JD is in
She
Singapore
won.
now, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. JD
Oh
right.
shit.
Yeah.
On Instagram,
Okay.
JD fight. Yeah.
JD fight, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Singapore
yeah.
now, yeah.
And me and Gibo lost. Obviously, Gibo's still in mix now.
Yeah, okay.
And still in the radio scene. And I went straight to hits, became a hits cruiser. Gibo did news on Fly, I think.
Oh, wow.
And then we just kind of made our way up, kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
14 years, huh?
I don't know. Yeah, fuck.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Justin Bieber's, man.
A lot of Justin Bieber's.
So what's the current status for radio? Like what do you think is the landscape right now?
What do you guys think? I mean, anyone I talk to does not listen to radio.
Yeah, I don't.
And I
at all.
actually don't listen as much as people would think I would listen to radio, kind of thing.
Obviously, you work there. Why would you like?
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is listen to radio.
Like you've been talking like for 4 hours straight, and then on your way home, you're like, yeah, I'm going to listen to the workplace I just left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. Maybe a lot of people use radio just like it's like a white noise kind of thing. They're driving, or,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, but can you reveal numbers? Like, what is the listenership right now? Like,
I mean, there are so many.
You can. It's all online. You can just search.
yeah, how many million people still listen to radio?
Did
Actually,
Hits or Fly win the number 1 English station this year?
Oh, I mean, it's always been hits. Hits has always maintained number 1.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow, okay.
yeah. I mean, there's so many other people who are much more better equipped to talk numbers and stuff with you. But in my, I will tell you though, what's surprising is the radio scene hasn't.
Yeah,
really,
there you go. 1 million weekly listeners. Yeah. So
Is that a lot? I don't even know. Like in the context whether 1 million is a lot.
no, I mean. When I used to work
a
with
lot though. There's 8.8 million in KL.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot, but it's like, is it a lot? I don't know.
It's
you're
no, because like when you work in the media, all these so-called impressions make a big difference for the ad buyers.
Yeah.
So the number 1 is that time because I was with Star.
Yeah.
So we had Red FM as well. So they were another competitor.
Yeah.
So that time I think.
Arnold was from there.
Yeah, Arnold was there for a while as well. Because Red was like number 2 for a while, and then like they had like because Star was throwing all these packages.
Were they number 2?
Yeah. For a while lah, just like for
Short while.
short while, and then because it's all about ad buying, right?
Yeah.
And then they package it, and then it I think it changes.
Yeah.
With that, I think that's what I know about. Like, yeah.
In the last 10 years or so, numbers in terms of listenership hasn't gone down. It's gone up, actually,
yeah.
to be honest.
What?
But I will say this. Again, there's much more better people that can answer this question. But as far as I'm aware, there's less people investing into radio.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So it's harder
Yeah.
because there's a lot more opportunities out there with social media
Yes,
and
yeah.
all that kind
But
of
it's
stuff.
weird, right? More people listening to radio right now. It's like,
No, they listen to radio, but there's like a lot of my friends who work in agency. They don't add radio into the ad buy.
no. I mean, let's just not talk about ad buy. That's like between business and business,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But we're talking like people listening.
I think a lot more people have cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
but
true,
like
yeah.
a lot more people have Spotify as well, right? Do they?
No, really, you have to pay for Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free what?
I mean, if you don't want the ads,
Yeah.
then
When radio got tons of ads. What?
I know, like a friend of ours, Ong listens to the radio.
Ong listens to the radio on the
Yeah.
way to work.
我们不要 okay.
我们不一样.
I think
Same
like
lah.
the only
我们不一样 means we are not the same, bro.
Oh yeah, we are not the same.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to say.
Oh yes,
Yeah, we are
Oh,
not the
okay.
same.
Okay.
我们不一样.
I think I know a few people actually that listen to the radio. Like when you're just in the car and just like vibing, just like you know.
Yeah.
And after a while, it's like an ad comes on. It's like, oh, that's weird.
yeah.
It's weird to listen to an ad on radio.
And it's weird to listen to an ad at all. You know, I've YouTube Premium and Spotify and all that. So suddenly when an ad
true,
comes up,
true,
it's just
true.
like, huh? You know?
No, but maybe it's because we've been not listening to ads, and
Yeah.
then when we listen to ads, it's like
Yeah.
kind of refreshing.
Yeah, for me, that's how I know. It's like, oh, I'm listening to radio. You know,
Yeah.
when an ad suddenly comes on, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
That's a Malaysian voice or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing the ad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you have a Malaysian voice?
No, this is it. What you see is what you
That's
get,
him,
man.
yeah.
This is it. You know what I mean? People are tuning out right now. They have no idea what's going on. But
So are you back on the evening show again now? Or the
yeah,
afternoon?
drive.
Yeah.
So that's the shift I've always wanted to do. I don't want to do breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to love the night show though. When I used to do the hits, the night show was actually, you would think graveyard shift, no one's listening, but no, it has one of the biggest young
Listeners,
demographic.
yeah.
The kids are all listening to it. I don't know how it is now, obviously, but engagement, interactivity was so high for the night show.
Okay.
Which I think night shows are so important for radio, for all stations.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah. Whereas
Interesting.
drive is prime time, breakfast is prime time, just because people on the road.
Yeah.
But
But they have time to like nighttime. They have time to reply.
yeah.
Send- okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
a lot of them send voice notes and stuff like that nowadays.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Yeah.
Do you get like weird shit sent to you? Like, hey, shut up lah.
So I don't know if you guys know a guy called Shaq. I shouldn't have probably said it, but a guy called Shaq who used to work on Era. He used to do the night show on Era. I used to do the night show on Hits. We used to go back at the same time, and he used to tell me and show me like incriminating photos that female listeners would send him. But bear in mind, Era is huge, right?
Yeah.
Malay market is huge.
Yeah. They are the biggest.
So he'd get a lot more eyeballs on him, a lot more attention, and we'd go back together and leave at the same time, and we'd go through toll. He'd get free toll. The guy would recognize him.
Shut up. For real.
You're Chef from Era. So I come, I'm like, Ryan hits. Never work. No, I never tried it.
Kau siapa tu? Dia apa masalah?
Hey, can you check how many people listen to the radio, not just Fly or Hits or whatever? I'm like super curious right now because everyone I know don't listen to radio.
Yeah.
I still listen to the radio when I drive.
But
yeah.
Like right now?
Yeah. It's
still do?
Yeah, it's constantly stuck at Light FM. Yeah. It's interesting because
But Prem left Light, huh?
No, Prem was never in Light.
That's a lot. That's like more than half of our population.
Because this
More than half.
we're also talking about the what do you call that? What free to air channels like the government ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
RTM. What?
No,
Tracks
bro,
FM.
No, Tracks FM. If you
Signal
like you said,
FM.
like you said at night, if you listen to Tracks at night, they have like different shows. They have the rock show, they have the
Yeah.
hip hop show, and you have a lot of callers calling from East Malaysia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude.
A lot.
It's tracks in the East.
No,
No.
they had like
But it's aired all the way there.
yeah. So they actually call in and to request songs. Like every time you hear like sometimes they don't take the call. They just say like, oh, this person is dedicating to this.
Yeah.
And most of them are like from East Malaysia. I don't know why.
Sabah, Sarawak, all.
Sarawak.
But you can listen FM tracks in East Malaysia.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Why can't you do a fly?
I
Oh,
don't
really?
know.
You can't?
As from what I am aware.
I mean, you're not government.
The,
lah.
the
You,
satellite that needs to be installed over there
yeah,
that
yeah.
costs millions.
you private.
I
Why?
ain't reading all that, man.
Yeah. So like it's
But 20 million listeners is crazy, bro. That's more than half our population.
Yeah.
That's nuts. No wonder the radio station. No wonder you're still doing well. Radio station floors can afford white floors. He's gonna kill me after this.
oh gosh.
He's gonna kill me after this.
But I do have to say though, Malaysian radio, Singapore radio, Australian radio, they're very strong. Like
Yeah.
if you go to other
Singaporean
countries-
radio?
yeah, I mean,
For real?
I'm talking about format. Their
because
style
we
of
are the
radio.
same format.
Yeah.
We use the Australian format, right?
If you go to
Yeah.
like
APA.
if you go to places like say Bali, Thailand, the radio is not as strong as I think, in my humble opinion, the scene here in like Singapore and Australia is really strong.
Yeah.
US is really strong. UK is really strong. Southeast Asian, there's only a number of countries that have like really strong radio. Kind of thing. What I mean by that is just format radio.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I think our radio in Malaysia is better than Singapore lah. Yeah, they a bit more vanilla.
Yeah, I mean that's where the the accents. I also have the accent, but you anyway. So
you're like woo.
Yeah. So every time I talk to Singaporeans, they seem to hate the radio scene over there, more so than Malaysians hate the radio scene, kind of thing. So there must be something that is really angering people.
Do people hate radio
think
scene
so.
here?
I don't think so. People hate the radio scene here. I think maybe people are just sometimes. I think if you just, especially right now with social media, right, TikTok and all that. I think when a lot of announcers do content, the only comments that I see is like, "Alah, selalu main lagu sama je." I think that's the only gripe that they have. I think they don't really hate the scene. You know, they just hate maybe the format.
Talking about song, right? Do you have like this one song that you want to tell us that you damn hate because you had to play it for so many times?
I mean, I can say it openly. There's so many songs that we played.
Okay, let's talk about now. Like currently, which song is the most overplayed song on
Make
radio?
me sweat.
Brad, that one's on TikTok, bro.
No, it's on radio as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Then what's the Japanese one? Star.
Yeah.
What
I don't know if they played
Megan Thee
that.
Stallion. Yeah.
Oh, we just started playing that one actually.
Oh,
it hasn't been
shit.
too overplayed, to be honest. But there's so many, man.
Which one you hate the
honest,
most?
there's a lot-
Personally, which one you hate the most?
There's a lot of new ones that we're playing, which I understand, but it's the older ones. Like if I hear Eminem and Rihanna's song one more time,
Are we still playing that song?
still playing that song.
Yeah.
It's just that's what is that 2012, 11?
Yeah.
It's just
Why?
for some reason, people still seem to like that song.
Yeah.
and
Brother, ew.
yeah.
Oh.
You know, I really felt old when the other day on LAH FM. So I think it's Fabe's punya show where he has a thing.
Fabes is still on radio.
Fabes is in live, bro. Yeah, can you imagine?
He's one of the OGs.
One of the OGs, yeah. So Fabes punya show is like he lets people can request any songs, any songs from like 80s, 90s, 2000s. So I was like, after I finished the show, it's like I think I was going to a show, and then it's like, all right, next song we have like they played Gangsters Paradise on LAH FM.
Wow.
Yeah,
Gangsters.
bro.
That's super cool.
Yeah,
I
and
love
I'm
that.
like, what on earth is going on?
Yeah.
You know?
That's not light at all, bro.
No.
So
But it just goes to show it's a very old song.
No, but his show, he really lets people, anyone, as long as it's in the list, they'll play.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think they'll be getting a lot of like cool stuff. So
Yeah.
once in a while, they get like some random song. They're like, oh my god, what's going on? Yeah,
To our Gen Z listeners, go and listen to that song.
Yeah,
if
man.
you've never listened, if you want to feel like
Dope
gangster.
song.
yeah.
Did you guys grow up prank calling radio stations?
No.
No.
I have to
You guys
say this
never
lah.
prank called a radio station? Really? I'm kind
no.
of surprised you haven't.
Just stop it. Man, I'm unearthing some stuff that I'm not supposed to unearth, man.
Are you familiar with Yasmin Yusuf?
Yeah.
Like legend, right?
Yeah.
Radio scene. I grew up listening to her.
And Patrick Teo as well, yeah.
And Patrick Teo.
Yeah.
I mean, this is my parents listening to that. I used
Yeah.
to prank call that show all the time.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't awkward, but I made it awkward in my head because she started working for LAH FM when I was at Hits in the morning and she was there.
Wait, you called the station to prank them?
Yeah. No, I mean, not
When he was young.
when I was young.
Yeah.
young.
So
I was-
she was with Radio 4 back in the day.
So how do you prank this? Like, what kind of
I
prank
would
do you
just
do?
say stupid stuff like I would just say stupid stuff
The phone, the rotary phone.
because everything that you say on the phone to them
It's straight
goes
away
out
live.
on air
Yeah.
kind of thing. So that was the fun part of it. So I wouldn't swear, but I would make noises, and I think they realized, and then obviously must have put my number in a black book of like people we ban. So whenever I would call up, they would
Not answer.
hear my voice and then hang up straight away kind of thing. Maybe they didn't have caller ID, but anyway, years later, working with Yasmin, I think I told her casually about it, but she didn't have no recollection of it, thankfully,
of course.
at all kind of thing. But yeah, I think I used to like ruin her show because if that happened to me today, these annoying motherfuckers just calling up and saying shit, and I met them.
Yeah. I'll be like,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
come, let's go.
So there was a show called Midnight Magic back in the day, hosted by Patrick Teo and another guy, and it's a show about ghost stories.
Okay.
So people will call and tell ghost stories.
I remember this, I
on the
think.
radio, right? So like me and my friends will call, and there's one time I think Patrick lost it. I think so. He was like, "Stop making noises at the back! Ah! There's no ghost. You all don't lie to me." And then we'll after the call hangs up, we can hear, okay, is he gonna play? Is he gonna play it? And then he's like, looks like we had some pranksters.
Damn.
That used to be the funny shit on radio.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Patrick Till used to get angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On air to the caller. He's happened all the time. People just calling it to fuck him up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Midnight Magic, man. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I always get called from the morning crew.
Me too.
Still today.
Yes.
No longer. Thank God.
The last time Arnold called, I'm like, Sean, can you please don't call me? It's 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, he calls me and then hey bro, I need you to act like this Chinese guy from Tepong. Yeah, then I have to
Really
put on.
magic right now.
Then I have to put on the abeng.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
But I mean, aren't radio station the calls all real?
You would know. Don't try act dumb. You know this. Not all calls are real lah.
Call friend lah.
Yeah, they're like, we need you to talk this way because this is the kind of like.
You're ruining the magic right now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, whatever you hear on radio is not all real.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
No, this is it's like, I'm pretty sure there's someone out there that's like, man, I always thought it was all real, man.
I thought it was all real.
But I tell you what I enjoyed, really enjoyed. They used to do these prank calls from the radio station to people.
Yeah.
That one's fucking fun.
As in the gotcha calls?
Yes.
Yeah, but
Yes.
the Tamil channel on Astro, what's it called again on EMP?
Raga?
Raga.
Yeah.
Raga does like prank calls. Bro, it's
Like serious one.
bro, like, so you know, I'm a comedian friend called Hindra. So they told him like, because they invited him to be a guest lah.
Yeah.
To like it was one week thing.
Yeah.
So like, okay, today we're gonna prank call this fella, all right, on in Tamil, right? And you cannot prank call Indian fellas, okay?
Why? So they want to like.
Yeah.
No, bro, really. So he called and said literally like, hello, we're calling this one, someone's birthday party, you didn't pay the thing for the flowers. The fella like, hey, punta, who never pay?
Oh yeah, straight up.
All in Tamil,
Yeah.
And then my friend's like, if this is
Then bleep out lah. Beep,
no,
beep.
but they cannot use the call.
Why?
Because they got a few lists of people. Sometimes people request, can you prank my friend or prank my brother, prank my son?
But that's the whole point. What we want to hear.
But couldn't. Even after they told them like this from Raga, they're like, fuck.
Yeah.
So a lot of calls are screened out.
Oh, lama.
And my friend got like, how lah?
But you will get more listeners, right? If
No,
like
but
that.
also they have a guideline where they can't simply just.
Yeah, you can't just.
Yeah, shit.
They can't just simply put out everything.
It's not BorakLAH,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I tell you, the early days of the gotcha calls.
Yeah, the early days. Yeah. I that revolutionized radio in Malaysia for me anyway.
Yeah, that's
listening to
really
I thought
fun.
It was so cool. But yeah, speaking of which, I used to do gotcha calls as well at his stage, and yeah, I had a thing with an Indian guy as well, and he got fucking mad. Like basically, his girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're married now, but girlfriend asked us to do a gotcha call on him,
Oh,
saying, "Hey,
shit.
I want to take your partner on holiday with me. I am a white CEO of her company. I'm her boss. I'm going to bring her overseas for a holiday, just the two of us. I'm being a gentleman and calling up." This guy went fucking crazy on the phone, like threatening and everything.
Oh,
on me.
shit.
Asked me where I was, and then put on the gangster voice kind of thing, and then hung up, and we called him back and back and forth, and eventually he just wouldn't pick up, and he was apparently looking for me. Like that, and we called the girlfriend, and she thought it was fucking hilarious. She wasn't like, "Oh, I'm so sorry about this." She thought the whole thing was hilarious. I'm like, "Do you realize this guy's after me?" Like,
Crazy.
Yeah.
And then
Could you air that thing?
we aired it in the end.
Oh, nice.
We aired it in the end because we called him back eventually. Couldn't call him back the same day because the girlfriend called us back and she said he needs time. He needs time. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Called him back like 2 days later, the next day or something, and then he was okay about it. He was still a little bit iffy. So we just said to him, "Great phone call, except we need a reaction. Could you be like, oh?" And he was like, not happy, but he did it, and then we managed to air it. But I had friends and even us listening back to it, like, "Fuck, that guy sounds intense."
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
And that was not too bad. I'm sure that one was even the one you described was even worse. But we ended up airing it.
You want to know? I have a personal story. Like literally, Arnold called me, and it's after SneakerLAH, and he was like, "I want to prank someone in SneakerLAH. Do you have any idea who?" Then that time, Tunwei
Yeah.
still works for me. And he was the project manager-ish. And Tunwei has a temper. Like,
Don't know your Future Mate Studios.
Future Mate Studio. He's like, currently a celebrity and all that. It's like fucking 100,000 followers on, and don't know how many million followers on the China platform and all that, right? But back then, so Arnold called him to talk about, he's from the management of the building, and you guys damaged the lift. Someone peed in a lift, and you have to come and clean it and pay for damages. And because he is the project manager, so he gets the call and not me. And I'm just sitting there listening to him. Then my face was like, oh, what's up? Like, and then he's like yelling on the phone. Your fucking problem lah. You clean the shit lah. What? He was like on, and it was 5-10 minutes. Then I think Arnold was just, hey, chill lah. Actually, it's Arnold from Hits FM. Then when he was like, oh, fuck, Bryan did this.
Oh shit! But he was okay.
He was okay. It was okay. That's Tunwei. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the year later was Julian.
Julian has a temper too.
Julian also yelling like mad, crazy yelling.
Let's say from a radio's perspective, that's what we want.
I know.
The tempers are great for like.
Yeah, I know.
So chilled guy.
So that's why Arnold will always call me. Do you have anybody like you think would be? Yeah, then I'll be like, okay, this guy is perfect. So yeah,
That's the problem. None of the radio people can prank me because I recognize everyone's voice. So there's once when I was radio Fly FM.
oh wow,
No, my doppelganger lah.
yeah.
And I know Kavin's voice. Okay, he called me like, "Hello, I'm
Kavin Daniel."
Like, hello, I'm calling. My name is Raghu. I'm calling from one insurance. Like, hey, Kavin, can you shut the fuck up?
No chance.
No chance.
Shut down.
Then he's like, hey, no, wait, I want to say something. I said, don't pull. You know you cannot pull pranks on me.
That obvious, man. I thought
Kavin's voice is so recognizable on the phone. That's the thing. Yeah.
Plus, he's your friend and stuff. He's in the
So whenever you do the prank calls, like what number do they use? Is this like a burner phone number?
No. It's a normal like landline lah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it's a private number. But,
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Most of the time it's a private number.
Yeah.
And that's the private number. I think why Arnold stopped calling me in the morning.
Yeah.
To be like the guy to answer whatever he wants lah. Is because I see his private number and I stop answering.
Yeah. I would too, to be honest.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, bugger this fella. Oh, okay. Prakash is gonna. Prakash.
No. It's okay. No problem. He's not in my radar anymore. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
okay,
doing
bro.
my own thing, man. Yeah.
Okay, no angry.
And it's funny before you.
No, but Prakash do get triggered if you say his name is Kavin.
No longer, Jan.
No longer.
Yeah. Except it's an Indian girl, so yeah. Remember, right?
I know. The policeman had fly that day.
Yeah. Oh, bro.
Did you hear about the story? We didn't tell you, right? Into Fly. When we had to register at the front office.
Yeah, the guy like, hey bang, datang balik kerja.
Said it to who? All you guys.
To me.
You thought it was Kavin J coming back to work.
No fucking way.
Yeah, he thought it was Kavin J coming back to work.
Shit.
I say, bukan aku lah bang. Then it's like, then the guy inside like, bukan dia lah, dia tu botak.
I think it's that whole Indian.
Yeah.
The beard lah, it's the beard. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
before you guys actually walked in, one of our producers also said, Prakash reminds me of Kavin, but he's more hip and stuff.
He's more hip.
No,
Hey, that's good.
Wow.
I have a feeling. So when we were going to go for the interview, right?
Yeah.
Jake was there.
Yeah.
In the lobby.
Yeah.
I think and he saw me, thought like, what on earth is Kavin doing here? He had the look like. Then I went closer like, hi Jake. He like, oh Prakash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean, if
man.
there's any consolation, I get this all the time from Bryan. He thinks I look like every other half white guy on the road.
No, you just look like Ryan,
Oh, thank you, man.
a white dude from Australia who took our Malaysian jobs from us.
Yeah.
He's not even from Australia.
Yeah, I know, right? Thank you, Han.
So that's what I had in my mind for the longest time until our encounter at Good Vibes and he brought out his IC. There I was like, okay.
Yeah.
He's Irish. Have you been to Ireland?
Yeah, I was born there.
Is the good island or the bad one?
The
Bad one?
Yeah, I mean the north.
Whoa, okay. Please don't cancel us. Please don't cancel us.
I mean, just stereotyping here, but yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Which part?
Republic Island, the southern one. Yeah,
The good one.
The good ones.
Yeah.
Where they gave us Guinness, right? Yeah.
Yes. Jameson's, Guinness.
Yes.
What else did they have?
Hey, don't say. They didn't sponsor this.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Conor McGregor. Yeah.
Yes. You're not wrong. Yeah.
I was very-
Connor's from the South Island.
He's from Ireland. That's all I know.
The Cores.
the cause. Yeah.
You too.
I was there when they performed at the Commonwealth closing games.
Is that here? 98?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the calls closed the show. Yeah.
Damn, you're old.
Yeah, I'm old, man. Yeah. 98.
98, I just finished UPSR.
98 I was 5.
98, I was 12 years old. I just did UPSR.
Yeah. As a brown guy, I was very proud to go to the Guinness factory. You know.
Why are you telling us this?
No, seriously, you have no idea how proud I was because
How old were you?
I was.
Did Guinness Malaysia send you?
Yeah, Guinness Malaysia sent me.
Same.
Guinness Malaysia sent me.
Send you to where? Ireland.
To Dublin. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was there for like 12 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How do you qualify for something like that?
No, so that
Be
time I
brown and drink Guinness?
no, I
You
mean
gotta be
not.
more hit than Calvin. Anyway, sorry. Okay.
That was good. Hey, have you ever tried to be a comedian?
No. Wait, Prakash is trying to tell us a story, guys.
No. So I think
That's
that
the problem with this podcast.
the PR agency guy was an Irish guy.
Dane, yes.
Yeah. So Dane and I'm good friends with Dane.
Yeah.
And like he comes to a lot of comedy shows.
Oh, cronyism lah. That's how you got the job.
So they actually had a they said like, oh, we're actually doing a press junket for this whole St. Patrick's Day. And I'm like, oh, then he's like, hey, you want to go? And I'm like, what do you mean you want to go? It's like, no, you just have to do some stuff first. I'm like, yeah, man. So they just sent me to get me and another
what stuff
girl.
you had to do?
So basically, I did a whole photo story for them, and also
Postings,
did postings, and I did like a video and stuff like
Was
that.
that
Just to clarify lah, because you said you just have to do some stuff first.
Yeah, no, yes, of course, and with another news reporter
was that
from
during the time of like TikTok on Reels?
No.
No, it was literally just videos on Instagram, not even Reels yet. Yeah.
It's gotta be so easy though.
It was
right?
quite fun, but I managed to get other sponsors to help me with Bryan because I was working with Leica, so Leica sponsored me a camera.
Ooh, look
Wow.
at this.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Definitely hip.
Yeah. I mean, of course, I was the only guy who was shooting good vibes and like urbanscapes with a Leica camera. So
Ooh, look at the flags.
have to. And it was snowing, bro, in Dublin.
When did you go? To December?
I can't remember. It was just before St. Patrick's Day.
I mean, that would be nice lah.
But the
When
fun,
you drink and get pint of.
the fun fact was, I met so you know how the Guinness family is like literally a family business.
It is?
Yeah, bro.
So what's the history here?
The history is I can't remember. Arthur Guinness.
Oh, okay.
He
to
took,
Arthur.
he took a lease on the land for 900 over years, bro. So until the end of time, I think the lease was, so the it just passed down to the boys in the family, and then I met the so-called the acting boss, and then I spoke to him, and he was like, I heard there's people from Malaysia here. This was me and another girl from Malay Mail. He came there, he sat off with us for half an hour, bro. And then the thing that blew my mind was like, so my father and me were in Malaysia when we started the factory,
Wow.
the one near Sunway. So basically, him and the father fucking started the whole. They were there looking over the operations, and he was telling like, "Oh, my favorite banana leaf restaurant."
Wow.
It was like, oh my god, it was mine because he knows so much about KL because they, other than Europe, Malaysia is the biggest consumer of Guinness in the world.
Is it?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we are one of the biggest consumers of Guinness.
Which part, like Klang only, or is it
The whole of Malaysia, yeah.
Sorry, fuck man.
No, it's good. No, you train in Klang, then you come to Brickers.
Oh, that's so good.
Okay,
That's so good. Oh man, this is so haram, but
It's good. I love it.
I also went on that trip, and it was one of the best trips I've ever been on. They really look after you, by the way. Like,
Yeah, bro.
really nice hotels,
So good, man.
amazing food.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
always have to drink Guinness, obviously. Just they really look after you. One of the best trips I've ever been. Shout out to Guinness. I'm sorry, this podcast is not sponsored, but
Yeah.
shout out to them.
sponsor the pod.
They brought us to go and
Haram money.
they brought us to.
Prakash Daniel, this one that's Guinness stuff.
Yeah, of course. It's just
This is your YouTube channel, Prakash.
Were you in that ad?
no.
1980s.
It's just a playlist that I have. Oh wow. Yeah, it's just random shit that I have on my YouTube page.
Old Malaysian ads.
Like you created the playlist?
Can we just look at that
Oh.
Urbanscapes era outfit that's wearing over there? Look at
Oh wow.
look at that shit,
yes.
man.
Yeah.
Urbanscapes, indeed.
The thing that really surprised me was like what do you call that? What I wanted to say like in Dublin was they brought us to the pub where Ed Sheeran first played his so-called,
damn.
like gig. Like it was pretty cool. Yeah.
I was there, and it was the same night Drake was there. He was at about 4 or 5 bars down from us, and there was a crowd of people outside. And also, we had dinner. I had dinner with for some reason, the whole Jimmy Kimmel team was there as well, except Jimmy Kimmel himself. So I'm there next to Guillermo.
Yeah.
I'm having drinks with Guillermo, and he's telling me I'm doing the Grammys this weekend when I go back to LA and stuff. And
It's Dublin is quite an interesting city, man. Like
man,
a lot of things happen there. A lot of music gigs. It was pretty fun. Yeah.
I mean, that's just the tip of the iceberg. I've been traveling so much for the work. Sometimes you meet the coolest people.
Yeah.
Right.
And you did as well.
No.
In Paris as well.
Open his IG. Open his IG.
I mean, you met some cool people in Paris as well recently. Like you just
I
traveled.
actually wanted to ask you about meeting. What's the name? The guy from Game of Thrones.
Which guy Game of Thrones?
Highest host. This one. Talk about this.
Yeah, talk about this as well. Yeah.
Oh, this was in
about this.
2016.
Yeah, this is the old one, right?
Yeah.
You look so young.
This was no.
You look so young.
It's funny. Ryan Reynolds looks exactly the same. You know what I mean? He hasn't aged at all. This wasn't here. Wasn't in LA. It was in Taipei. We did this junket in Taipei, and as you can see, I'm wearing a shirt of Ryan Reynolds. What you didn't see and what didn't go on air was I actually gave him a T-shirt of me. And he took it. He said, "There's gonna be my PJs."
Damn.
I took that out of the interview because it just wasn't interesting. It was a bit too internal, kind of thing. But no, he was a super funny, obviously, and super nice guy. It was also a really special moment in my life because that's where me and Ida first started talking. Ida's my partner, who of 8 years at that time of my life. Yeah.
That
Yes.
that one. Yeah.
Oh, this guy's. I love Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, Peter Dinklage. Yes.
I love this guy.
What the hell are you wearing, bro?
That's Wolverine, obviously.
Wolverine,
Yeah. This is one of the funnier moments of an interview I did. Yeah, you can't hear the volume, but he is one of the nicest guys to interview.
He's super funny as well, bro.
super funny, like dry
But
funny.
he looks intense here, man.
He's doing it on
He's playing
purpose.
a role.
Yeah, I know.
He's doing a thing.
He's doing a bit.
Yeah.
We're doing a bit together. If you could hear it, it's hilarious.
I remember watching this. I think he was interviewed on Andrew Schultz's podcast recently on Flagrant.
Yes,
and
yeah.
oh my god, bro, the questions they asked him, it was just like
I haven't seen it yet. I want to see it though.
it's so good. They ask him like, are you like do all the shorties hit you up?
yeah. Such a nice guy, Peter Dinklage. Yeah.
You've interviewed quite a lot of people, man.
Yeah. What's
Was
his
this Scarlett?
Yeah, Scarlett.
Yeah, Scarlett.
Johansson.
You interviewed Scarlett?
Yeah. This is in Seoul again, fucking wearing some random
He's
shit.
wearing some random shit again.
I've got lipstick on, by the way.
Why are you dressed up like a sperm? All right.
It was
Man.
her outfit for the.
She hot, eh?
I will be like off. Is that a good? No, they can't.
I'll take that.
Just me myself.
Is that a him?
No, what is that
She hot,
outfit
eh?
though?
She hot.
She's a nice she's a nice lady. Yeah.
She hot, eh?
What are you wearing?
I was wearing what she wore for the movie,
You-
but like
you
a
know-
cheaper version.
Oh,
Was it
Yeah.
Aeon Flux? No.
No.
What's the other one?
You remember that show where she was the AI and she was talking to the guy?
Yes.
Oh, Ghost
her.
in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell.
Her.
I know she's really hot and all, right? But that movie, it was just her voice.
Yeah.
Bro, that one also mati, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are you into Jack Black? I didn't know you into Jack Black.
Yeah. This was my favorite interview.
Oh man.
My personal favorite because it was just us vibing the entire time.
Jack Black.
This is improv, by the way.
Malaysia. Jack Black. Some mess about Malaysia. Malaysia rules. Oh, Malaysia. Like the rock and roll and the panda.
You were so into it, man. Look at you.
Was it intimidating to do that in front of him?
No, it was fun.
Yeah?
It was fun. He didn't give a fuck.
That's so good.
He's
Why did someone tag Nilofa?
Yeah, I don't know.
He was great. Oh, I missed that. I missed that.
Whoa.
Yeah, he was great. He's one of my favorites.
like I saw him here in KL when they performed with Tenacious D.
Yeah.
And he took off his t-shirt.
Yeah, bro. Wait, I have
Did he?
to,
And he was such a glorious belly.
I have to
just
show
like
you.
looking
Wait, let me
down.
send it to you. Yeah.
I went for the concert as
Yeah, it
well.
was so
It
good.
was so funny because I interviewed him in Australia, and before I was the first one to get to the interview room, the first one to interview him. I got there before anyone got there, and eventually a lady comes on a tray, and it was a plate of chicken wings and a big jug of ice water, and she goes, "I'm looking for Jack Black's room." I'm like, "Oh, the interview room? Yeah, this is where." So it was like a jug of water and a plate of chicken wings just for
him?
just for Jack Black. And then 2 minutes later, he comes in, hands in his pocket, he looks at me and he goes, "I bid you adieu," and he walks into the room. The most Jack Black way of saying hello to someone. But he was fun though. We wore sarongs as well during the interview and everything.
Really?
Yeah. And by the end of the interview, he wouldn't let me go. He's like, "You gotta teach me how to wear it," and I had to stand behind him and do the whole like
Oh shit!
thing. Oh, it was.
Could you reach his belly?
I could, Ryan.
Nice. Okay.
I can't find
But he's a super nice guy lah.
Super nice.
But obviously artistic as well. He has his angin, from what I heard. Yeah, but he's funny lah.
Who was like the best dressed like artist you've interviewed?
Best dressed?
I mean, like got good drip lah.
Ooh, good drip.
Yeah.
Myself.
You notice he's got a costume and everything.
Yeah, I know. He's dripping at every single interview.
It's actually not the white ones. The Asian ones are pretty good. You know, you're like your what's his name? Your Jackson Wang.
Oh.
What's that guy? Ip Man.
Donnie Yen.
Donnie
Donnie
Yen,
Yen,
like, he was
yeah.
in a suit. He looked like he could pull that suit. You know, some people they wear a suit, but the suit wears them, and they don't wear the suit.
Yeah.
He can pull off that suit. So it's actually more the Asian people, like they can pull off.
How was Jackson Wang?
Nice guy. I actually didn't interview him, so I was there, and he was there. He was fine, very chill, extremely chill.
Okay.
All these people are just super chill, man. Like, yeah, there's only been a handful of ones that are straight up not nice.
Which one?
And you're about to ask me which one.
Well, you brought it up. I mean,
You brought it up. I mean, are you allowed to reveal?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let's go. No NDAs, right?
I mean, I would say honestly, and maybe he was,
That's top three.
Maybe he was having a bad day, but honestly,
Or maybe bottom three.
Chris Evans wasn't the nicest guy.
Really?
Wow, that's surprising.
Yeah, it was very surprising. But in fairness to him, is because every time I go to Singapore junkets, right? The thing about Singapore junkets is my least favorite place to go for interviews, because when you put in Singapore, there's an overwhelming amount of people interviewing these people. And it's like YouTubers, Instagrammers, and these people don't know how to do interviews, not their forte. So they end up playing stupid games with them. And by the end, they're obviously like tired and can't be fucked anymore. So when you're one of the last people to interview him, like I was for Chris Evans, the guy's over it. He doesn't want to deal with another guy who wants to play a game or a stupid fucking YouTube thing, right? So when I went there, he was completely over it. So, but by the end of the interview, I felt like he was okay. Like we had a good one. It wasn't like unbearable where I couldn't air the interview, but he wasn't the most warmest at the time and nicest guy.
Okay.
And I did another duet. I did not fucking sing along. Yeah, because he knows Disney songs by heart. I knew that beforehand. I said that I heard you know Disney song, and he's like, "Oh, good job, you read the internet." That was his kind of
Wow. Okay.
Obviously, that didn't go out in the interview because obviously our job is to not portray him in a bad light.
Yeah.
But he was just over it. So he's definitely up there as one of the people that maybe he's not a nice. Not that he's not a nice guy. He's just
Yeah,
in the interview,
it's
he wasn't-
tiring,
he wasn't
man.
the warmest guy ever. Yeah,
It's tiring. Yeah.
Yeah. I can tell you the top three nicest: Hugh Jackman, Matt Damon, and I'd say Peter Dinklage. Yeah. Generally, they are quite nice though. But there's been interviews, by the way, where I've been asked to leave, and I have been banned by certain production places.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. That's
What
why
did you
that's
do?
why I
if I'm
don't-
asking the wrong questions, or
That's why I don't do many of these interviews, but anymore. Is because there was.
What did you do?
I maybe.
without
That's when you know it's a good story, bro.
We'll be back after Dua Lipa, guys.
Cue the music.
yeah, it's like you don't have to name them. It's just like what situation happened.
No, I mean I.
That's all the break you get, man.
If I tell you, I'd have to tell you the full story. But
okay.
Let's go.
But I mean, I've never told this. Anyway, you guys are getting a fucking exclusive, right?
Yeah.
Let's go, man.
Well, so basically, it was in Singapore. Again, I hate Singapore junkets because of this overwhelming thing. So Singapore, I was interviewing, of all people, Tom Holland.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So Arnold Lowe is a big part of this story because basically,
Are you outing Arnold right now?
because basically during the interview, right? I said to Tom Holland, I said, hey, we're going to put our spidey senses to the test. So here's a drawing pad. Here's my drawing pad. Let's draw each other while we do an interview, and then we'll reveal the photo, the drawing at the end, right? So we're drawing, had a great interview, it was all fine. And then we finished it, exchanged it. And then I said, show what I drew of you. So he drew, it was a beautiful portrait of him. Like, obviously I had pre-done it, right? So I said, let's see what you did. And instead of showing what he actually did, I showed a drawing, a pre-made drawing of a penis.
Oh,
Like a pencil drawing, right?
Oh.
So Arnold's dad drew it. And Arnold's dad is an extremely good artist, and it was very detailed.
Oh, damn, bro.
Very detailed.
Was it rainy?
Sorry, it was veiny. It was veiny, to be frank. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So
Where do you think of all these
I showed
ideas, man?
this. We showed each other. He laughed. His publicist also laughed, and then we did a fist bump at the end. And I said, "I guess with great power comes great responsibility." Made that job. Blah blah blah. So I walk out, and then the boss of Singapore, I won't say the name of the thing, came up to me and said, "You're not getting your interview footage." And I said, "Oh, how come?" He says, "You're not getting it. You can't do these kind of things at junkets." And I said, how about we talk outside? Because this is right from Tom Holland.
Yeah.
So we walk out, and then I said to him, he said, we can't give you footage. I said, you can't do these sort of things at junkets. I said, I've done these kind of things for years. And
Yeah.
he says, well, you can't do it, Tom Holland. We've got to protect his image. So I said, I don't think you understand. I'm not going to put that image on the interview. It was more for the reaction. We're going to censor it. And he goes, I don't care. You're not getting your footage.
Oh.
So I said,
Was he Asian guy?
he was a white guy.
Oh, wow.
He was a white Australian guy. And,
I think he was
Oh, yeah, your gang.
I think he's become. No, bro. He's Irish, bro.
Chill. I know.
Maybe his forefathers. Okay.
Maybe
fine.
if you spoke some, like, I don't know, some Australian accent.
Thank you, mate. It's all good, eh? Yeah. So I honestly, at that point, there was no point discussing it with him anymore. I put my hand out, and we shook our hands, and that was it. I was not getting my footage. I had to report back to the station and say that. And then I got back, and then apparently a whole shit storm of the label themselves were extremely unhappy with the whole incident and stuff like that. So I had to obviously explain to my bosses at that point why we did it and all that kind of stuff. So I need you to censor that part if you can. For the interview, to censor that part out.
Sorry, what?
I said the name of the movie label by accident.
Yeah.
So what? What movie?
Who?
Did you say anything?
Yeah.
The local office, I think that the lady there put out a Facebook post on her personal one calling me out for being unprofessional and all that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
That is unprofessional.
It is, right?
You already settled it.
Yeah.
Like, why would you put it on
Yeah.
your own personal Facebook? That is unprofessional, you know?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And in fairness, though, I really don't think anyone understood the process. I had no malicious intent. It was obviously, and by the way, at that point, if you put all the interviews I've done, stuff that's done well versus stuff that's gone pear-shaped, I mean, I'm still coming out on top in terms. But I've done great content for these people, so that was obviously a mistake in their eyes. So for them to ban me was without even speaking to me or hearing my side of the story, I thought was a little
Singaporean?
You can say that, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So I don't work with that particular label anymore in terms of interviews. That's one thing. But what I've heard now is that they've told every other.
Oh,
the whole
man.
scene, this is what happened with Ryan, blah, blah. And I've got friends now working the scene that goes, is it true you did this? And I was like, no, that's not what happened. And they obviously...
Oh, they twisted the story?
It's Chinese whispers, you know what I mean?
Oh,
All that kind of thing. So that's one of the reasons why I don't do as many interviews anymore.
Wow.
And there's also why I did a lot of work back then for interviews. It's kind of sad if you're put on a pedestal of being that kind of guy when I felt like I did more good work than bad work kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I still enjoy them, but it's just that's why I don't do as much anymore kind of thing.
Oh, man, that's sad, man.
Yeah.
But it must be tiring as well, right? Keep flying.
It was exhausting, man.
Yeah.
It was exhausting.
It's like, go interview this guy, fly here, go interview this guy.
I would get no sleep before the interview because I'd be up, like rehearsing.
Yeah, because you're also doing all the research and like, have to make sure everything is like on
You have to
point.
practice all your songs.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, bro.
Yeah. But it was, looking back, it was a really fun time though. Like being able to go to LA, Taipei, Sydney, all these places and stay at the really nice hotels.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
They have this thing called per diem, which means they give you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd use that on room service and all.
But we had this conversation like a few weeks ago, right, about traveling.
Wait.
My recent
Can we explain what per diem is? Because I don't know what it is.
per diem is like
Your allowance,
your allowance.
Your allowance
per
for the
day.
trip.
Okay.
Yeah, per day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So like they have like I don't know how much lah, but depending on how rich this company is,
Yeah,
they'll tell you,
yeah.
oh, you get this X amount per day, and you can go and spend it on like at the hotel room service or
Or even outside.
Yeah, sometimes it also includes outside. You can go and eat at restaurants, and you just give them the receipt afterwards.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but we was just talking about this like 2 weeks ago, and like traveling is not really something I enjoy right now.
Really? Oh yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't sleep on planes.
Yeah.
We can't do the long distance stuff.
Yeah, so like recently the trip to Paris, we like me and Pablo, we had to talk about like strategy. Okay, the first leg of this we don't sleep, and then after the 2 hours layover, then we'll try to sleep, so that when we reach there, we have adjusted to this new time zone. Then it's like, oh, okay, and then we have to like strategize, and then on the plane you just don't sleep at all.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And now, when we were growing up, traveling internationally was so fun because you have all the TV and stuff. Now it's so shit compared to like
Yeah.
Netflix.
It's so bad.
And
Yeah, it was bad. Because the last trip I came here from New Zealand. Oh my god, it was like 12 hours, right? It's like, oh my god, I just thought I wouldn't sleep, man. Why am I not sleeping?
Cannot sleep, right?
And I end up drinking so much on the flight.
no.
No, but actually that's a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
The more you drink, the harder it is to sleep. Actually,
And then I'm like, oh man, what?
because you thought I'll get drunk, semi state of whatever,
Yeah.
and then you go and sleep, right?
And,
no,
and,
actually
and
it
getting
doesn't.
drunk on a plane is not fun,
it's
by the
not
way.
fun, yeah.
Because the pressure,
altitude, the
you
pressure.
have a hangover on there.
Yeah.
Whew, it's
Yeah,
next level.
it's
yeah.
bad. So I was like, I think it was 16 hours.
Yeah.
Not cool, man. I actually like I didn't. But once I landed, it's like, okay, we're in Paris.
Yeah.
And are you guys the type that likes to travel like at night or like arrive at night or arrive in the day kind of thing?
You
have preference?
No preference. It's just whatever
I
time.
like the midnight flight, and then you arrive in the morning.
Yeah.
there, for
A
example.
lot of people,
if you arrive in the morning.
That's true.
a lot of
Yeah.
people like that because that one is kind of like, you make the most of your day. You arrive there. I don't really like that. I like to I like to pay if I can afford it, I like to pay that extra night. Just arrive the night before so that I can get a good night's sleep in the hotel, and then I'll start the next day fresh. But then
That's kind of smart as well.
I don't know. It's because you pay an extra for an extra night. For
But you
no
do
reason.
sleep on a bed.
Yeah, because sometimes I can't sleep on the plane, so I'll get the day started and I'm like completely like zonked out.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be flying to Tokyo this week, and it's going to be one of those like early morning flights.
Yeah.
Like late nights, I'll be arriving at like 6 a.m. kind of thing.
Wow,
It's
that's
like-
very early.
Yeah, like super early. I'm like, man, I don't even know how to feel about that.
Literally going to the land of the rising sun. Huh?
Hey, but when they send you all these kind of places, right? Do you travel business or
No, economy
lah,
economy.
yeah.
Yeah.
all the way to LA in economy?
Yeah, for sure.
Cheap buggers.
Yeah, I even when I went to LA by myself, not pay, I would do economy as well, of course.
I know, but these guys are sending you there for like work,
But
right?
think about how many people they need to send from different
Yeah, I
countries.
know.
They can't put them all on business.
The cool thing about brands, like shoe brands,
Yeah.
coming back to, this is still a
Yeah.
sneaker.
That-
That's why I wanted to ask next. Is like,
Yeah,
what
it's coming back to shoe brands.
what do you wear when you travel?
So Nike, right?
Yeah, Nike. Okay.
Nike has this. I don't know whether they still do have this rule, but if your flight is longer than 6 hours, it's business class.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So Paris was a good trip then?
No, Paris is not Nike.
Paris was not Nike.
Paris was A6.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, depending on the brand. So
Yeah.
I think they flew me business class to Korea. I got shocked actually.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you're gonna fly to Korea. We are launching a new pair of shoes there. And give me your details. I was like, okay, this is my passport. Then next thing you know, email came in, business class,
Wow.
What airline?
MAS. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
Back when MES was like good.
Yeah.
Nike Malaysia or Nike Singapore?
Nike generally. Just they have this rule. If they're sending someone over,
Yeah.
influencer, media or whatever, and it's on
Damn.
us, and we are bringing you there, anything above 6 hours, business class.
Is there a Nike in Malaysia?
Yeah, of course there is.
But they're run primarily by Singapore, right? No.
No, I mean they run Malaysia, but they have to like report to a regional office, which is Singapore.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I think maybe business class, if you're going long distance, if you can afford it, maybe that's why people go business class, because you can like literally go flat and sleep like a bed.
My dad is one of those people in business class. If it's a long flight, he'll bust out the PJs.
Nice.
Come out PJs like a G, like sitting there in the, like business class, first class. No one else is in PJs. My dad's there proudly, like with chest. He's like that, waiting for his meals to be served. I love that.
No, with the Irish accent.
With his own PJs or the ones that they provide?
No, his own PJs.
Oh wow!
Wow,
There we go.
silk PJs.
I would not be surprised.
Damn, I gotta meet your dad. He sounds like a G.
He doesn't even wear those PJs at home. He wears sarong at home.
Oh
On the
wow!
flight, he'll bust out like the ones that he never uses.
Yeah.
on the flight, you know, those pinstripe ones.
You can't be on business class in a sarong, you know. It might be too chilly. Might be too chilly.
Yeah.
So do y'all wear shoes when y'all go on long flights, or y'all wear a pair of like slides?
No, shoes.
Shoes, right?
Traveling must always shoes.
So you take off the shoes, right, during the flight.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
Depends how uncomfortable it is.
Yeah.
If it's a really comfortable shoe and I don't really notice, so I'll just have it on the whole flight.
I think you should always take it off. But what I can't stand is those people that take off the socks as well.
That's the worst.
That one's too much as well. That one's too much.
I think leaving the socks is better. Yeah, depends.
Because my friend works in the airline. I mean, my sister used to work in the airlines, and she says like it's disgusting.
Yeah.
The floors are disgusting.
I think I grew up in like this household where like my late mother, she would always like make sure whenever we had to fly, we were like, you had to dress up. Like, you know, because I think it was a thing because you're all from like the kampong and all that, right? So
Okay.
it's like whenever flying is an event, you know, it's like whenever you fly, you have to be dressed up. You can't just like dress like normal, right? So you have to like long pants, like nice shoes, nice shirt and all that. No matter even the flight, if the flight is going to be uncomfortable, you have to dress up.
Yeah.
So it's one time, I think it's like, a few years back, I decided, you know what, I kind of want to wear shorts, you know? It's kind of, the place I was going to was like summer and I don't really want to wear long pants. I wore shorts and my sister saw me like getting into the car, like going to the airport in shorts, and she was like, you're wearing that to the plane?
Yeah.
Like, how dare you?
What you're wearing now is perfect for like, I feel that's comfortable.
I tend to be more strategic in the sense that I will wear pants that does not require a belt.
Yes. Oh my god.
That's smart. Yeah.
And like I will wear pants with extra pockets.
Yep. Same.
So that I can just keep everything in the pocket and just go through.
Yeah.
Or take it out and put it in the bag, and you know, like more pockets is easier.
Oh, I have.
Yeah, so I just want to go through like immigration as fast as possible without any.
Very true.
Yeah.
You know there's this one pants by like Nike and G-Dragon. It's like it's just a like there's
It's
so
full of
many
pockets, yeah.
It's so that's my travel pants right now. I just put everything up. I got a passport in this one. I've got the like headphones in the other one. The jack that goes into the headphones like in the it's so. I have two of the same pants.
Yeah.
It's my favorite travel pants of all time. It's so good.
Yeah.
So, how about you? Like, what do you wear?
Nothing tight. Yeah, nothing tight. It's got to be the baggy stuff. I like the loose stuff as well. But I actually wear more sweaters, so that because it can be cold. You just put the sweater on.
Yeah.
Also headphones, so you can cover your headphones. By the way, this is like long distance, right? Not like if we're flying.
No, fine.
yeah.
Not like 1 hour to Singapore. No.
No, it's true because like I've been traveling with Kumar, right? So
You're doing a lot.
Kumar and my producer and their sound guy. So the sound guy, the tech guy, and me, we always get through the customs and the security so fast. And then my producer is a bit an older guy, and he's always dig out my belt, you know. I'm like,
Cannot, yeah.
Check, can you just invest in a fucking gutter pants?
Yeah.
That's why.
You know, just easy.
We take
And then-
the belt on the flight.
No, like
Okay.
like
The-
going
the-
through the thing
going
and then
through
like
the
you know.
airport
Oh
check-in.
yes.
They have
Oh,
to
that's
wait
super
for
annoying.
him.
And then you have to take out your shoes. So I don't wear high cut shoes when I'm traveling.
Yeah, some countries you have to take off the shoes. I hate.
Yeah.
I try to avoid those countries to be honest, just for that reason. Just for that reason.
Thailand, bro. Thailand.
Yeah, Thailand.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Australia, you have to do it as well.
Yeah.
Australia is super strict.
Super
Yeah.
strict.
Yeah.
Even like food you bring in also. They
Especially
check.
if you're Malaysian lah.
Yeah.
Were you always were you a sneakerhead? Do you consider yourself sneakerhead?
I mean, there's different levels, I believe, to sneakerhead. Being a sneakerhead, I'm definitely not the level where you guys are.
Obviously.
I feel like the last few years, I've
Oh, you did this, Pablo.
I love it.
Like, wrap it up, guy. He's yawning right now.
No. But how long can you talk? I'm pretty sure you can talk for 4 hours, right? Because that's your job.
I mean, I can talk, yeah, but whether it's interesting talk, it's not. Yeah, it's another thing.
It's okay. We'll make it interesting.
1 hour 15 minutes. We're getting into streetwear. Let's
Oh, finally!
Yeah.
Is this considered a streetwear podcast?
Sometimes. Wait. You gotta pull up that comment from the Yoni Boy one. Yoni Boy.
You know why not? Because I was about to talk about this as well.
Yoni Boy.
But that dude, you gotta give a shout out. He is the type. He watches every single one of our shows.
Yeah.
So he actually.
I want to give a shout out. So there was this comment on our latest YouTube video, our latest pod episode,
and he said
something very interesting, which I would actually like to address, because the name of this show is not SneakerLAH.
Yeah, it's BorakLAH.
It's BorakLAH. So we're not just here to talk about sneakers. This ain't a sneaker podcast no more.
Shout out to Amir Imran, he watches every single show.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Baru sedap. So yeah.
To be fair to that guy, I also thought this was until speaking to you guys individually, because you guys are no, we're quite loose. We
very loose.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, pause. No, but I think when we started out, we were we weren't like a streetwear podcast by choice. It was one of those things where that was just what we had in common.
What you liked talking
that was
about.
what we liked talking about. And as we I think we've been doing this for like 2 years, right?
Yeah.
I think our interest.
Occasionally. I mean, it will be a sneaker podcast.
We talked about pickleball last week. And jogging.
Yeah.
I mean, we spoke about Nike as well. Yeah. So to the guy who commented, it'll really be out. Don't worry. Okay. Sabar.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. To qualify. Okay. What kind of shoes are you into right now?
I'm wearing a few New Balance.
Are you still wearing Panda Dunks?
I have the Panda Dunks, but I don't wear them too often.
Why?
Actually, why is there so much hate towards the Panda Dunks, by the way? Is it the colorway, or is it there's a lot of dunks that exist out there, right?
Yeah.
But the Panda ones get the most hate. Why is that? Is it because of the colorway?
This is actually a very good topic, right?
Well, it's a
very good topic to talk about. I think nobody in Malaysia has really like dived deep into it.
Because I feel like people are jumping on the bandwagon without really hating the shoe, but because everyone else hates it, maybe.
Now I think the bandwagon is just people hate it because other people hate it.
Yeah.
Like if you go to like a sneaker convention right now, people ask like top 10 worst shoes.
Yeah.
Everyone go, the Panda Dunk sucks.
Yeah.
The Panda Dunk. I was like, I don't think there's something wrong with the Panda Dunks.
I mean, as Hans put it once, it's the basic bitch of sneakers, like.
Yeah, it is is it still the basic bitch?
I think Sambas are the basic bitch.
I think Samba came and gone super fast.
Sambas look good though.
Sambas have a bit more fashion thing going on, but
I think the pandas don't look good because they get creased and dirty really easily. It's one of those things that when it's like not fresh, not clean,
it doesn't look so good.
So ugly.
I was almost not going to go for the Panda Dunks when I bought it at the time. I wanted to go for the light blue and white ones.
The UNC ones.
Those are so nice, but those were hard to get.
Yeah.
The Panda Dunks was so much easier. So that's one of the reasons.
Well,
why,
okay, I gotta admit,
Yes.
I gotta admit, the Panda Dunks is a very, very easy colorway to wear and to pull off with outfits.
Yeah.
And because it's such an easy shoe to like rock, that a lot of people prefer to buy that. Like a black and white, because it goes with like jeans, with black t-shirt.
Yeah, anything,
jeans with white t-shirt. It's a very easy shoe to like pull off. And I think the only problem with why the hate is because Nike really overproduced it. They were like,
Kept restocking.
They were like, oh shit, people still want more of this. Let's go. And think I do not know the exact amount, but I think it's just when everyone is wearing the same pair, I guess that's when the sneakerhead starts going like, screw this shoe, man.
It's like buying a pair of shoes from Uniqlo, you know? It's like everyone's just wearing a Uniqlo Arism t-shirt.
I feel like it used to be like the Fila Disruptors, and then after the Fila,
Fila Disruptors have memes, right?
It became the Panda Dunk.
So like, you know that meme that fucking the guy brings home the girl, and then he puts her, she's like kind of drunk, and then he brings her back to the house, and then he puts her on the bed, and then he looks at the shoe. It's a Fila Disruptor.
You really put the Panda Dunks up there with the Disruptors?
Yeah, I think think so.
Because the disruptors I can understand in a way. Like,
No, I think it's just the way how it's so massively used.
yeah.
I think it has the same reputation.
I think right now, because I think the samba trend came and went really fast. Like
Yeah.
I don't really feel like it did that much of a culture. Like it did its cultural impact, but
I do
feel like
not
it wasn't
think
lasting.
I do not think it's as big as the panda.
Yeah.
I think right now the one that's going to be like the next like basic bitch is it's not even a sneaker. It's just Crocs, man.
Crocs?
Like the platform Crocs, like the ones that girls like to wear.
Oh, okay.
What you know what it was today? No, it's like the Crocs, the like
Yeah.
platform ones, the high ones.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone has that now.
Really?
Females, you mean?
not seen
And
them
it's not that bad because I feel like they don't look that bad, but it's so common.
Who is a stereotypical in your guys' eyes for a Malaysian who wears a panda dunks, like those black and white ones, like
Person or type
yeah,
of
because
person?
I'm sure we can mention who we think is stereotypical female that wears the fear disruptor, but for the pandas, who is like a stereotypical Malaysian guy?
I don't know, Subang college students.
Yeah.
As a Subang guy, I would say I've seen a lot of Subang guys wear what do you call it, pandas with
A lot, right?
With their like skinny jeans.
Skinny jeans,
I
loose
have
jeans, fat jeans.
I have
Okay.
never seen panda dunks on a guy with jorts. Like I've never
It's a
seen.
bit hard. It's a bit hard.
I've never seen that.
It doesn't look good though.
I don't see that many jorts though.
Jorts is cool with
Jerseys.
No, it's cool with the sambas.
Yeah.
Can you just look at the Crocs? Can you find like the Crocs for the platform to like the high Crocs?
I don't know, man. Like I think I feel a lot of the younger people who wants to get into streetwear or sneakers, they kind of start with the pandas. I think it's cheap, it's easy to get.
Yeah.
I think that's
Find the white ones.
It wasn't cheap back then.
It wasn't
bloody
cheap.
$1,005 for one, bro.
So it's gone down. How much is it?
No, now it's like
It's back to
it's like retail
Yeah.
plus
Really?
50 ringgit or
Yeah.
something
This
like
one, I've seen these so
that. Just
much.
lower than retail.
Right? You know.
Lower than retail. Pablo says lower than retail.
Oh man.
Serious?
Yeah. This is heavy right now.
Yeah.
This is so
This
hot.
is going to be the next like feel like disruptor. I feel.
You know it's crazy when not just girls are wearing this, guys are wearing
Guys
this.
wear the platform
I haven't
too.
seen
Yeah.
guys wear it though.
Yeah.
You see
Next
guys.
time you just look down, there's some guys wearing this.
Confirm people are gonna be
The
wearing
short
this at
kings are
SneakerLAH.
wearing it.
People are gonna be wearing this at SneakerLAH. Like confirm.
Am I going to hell for that?
Nah, you're not.
Did you wear Crocs those with socks or no socks?
Socks lah.
wear socks?
I think the weird thing is now. Last
You
time
have to
people
wear-
used to be like, you sandals and socks is a no. But I feel like now sandals and socks is stylish. I don't know.
I feel the same way, to be honest. I feel the same way.
Do you wear your sandals with socks?
I do. I did.
I mean,
this morning as well.
He's kind of white lah. That's a white guy thing to do.
I wear my Keens with socks.
But
Ew. Oh yeah. That's normal. That's a very Japanese thing.
Actually, I noticed something. A lot of people are wearing the Keens.
Yes.
A lot of people are wearing like the pure. You know what the Keens
no,
are?
I haven't know what.
Can you just pull up
unique.
Like,
Keen unique.
what do you call it? Pablo was sent to Japan
UN.
by Keen because they did a
Yeah,
special
it's like an outdoor rugged sandal
Yeah.
kind of thing.
So
So the reason why I wear socks with my Keens is
not this one.
Can you just search unique UNEEK?
Yeah.
Keen.
the reason why I wear socks with my Keens is because the tan lines is kind of like
Yeah, it's like this. Have
unflattering.
you seen this?
No, I have not seen
Yeah,
this.
a lot of people are wearing this now. Damn. Yeah.
Like, can you imagine the tan lines that comes with those?
It's a sandal / shoe /
Yeah.
like.
But not this the sneakerhead scene, right? It's more the masses.
No, I mean
sneakerheads. But
Really?
sneakers, yeah.
This?
So this
It's
is
weird.
kind of like targeted to like the streetwear people as well. Yeah.
Is this UK brand?
No, it's
Japanese.
Is it Japanese?
Portland.
Portland.
Oh wow.
American lah, American.
It's because one stylish guy wore it, right? And then it just
I think outdoor
No,
stuff
no?
is outdoor stuff is in because like Solomon's and all that. It kind of goes hand in hand.
oh.
I have a feeling that right now what's going to be trendy is no
Fitness.
trend.
No, yeah.
No
Yeah.
trend. Like
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
pockets of trend and just everyone's into their own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Micro trends.
Yeah.
So I think that there won't be like, I think everyone's just so fed up of this like, oh, Panda Dunks, oh, Michael Jordan or whatever.
Yeah.
And that one particular shoe just dominating everything. I
Yeah.
don't think that's
Yeah.
going to be
That
for a
does
while.
feel a little like 3-4 years ago, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's dated already.
I think now would be the more effortless look.
Whatever you want to be, you know.
I think it's people are celebrating their individuality.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at
Yeah,
you.
using a big word.
Radio announcer.
Yeah, no, they don't use big words.
Oh.
Right.
Hey, coming back to this, how do you train to be an announcer? What kind of training you have to go through? What qualifies to be an announcer? I know it's not easy.
I don't think you can retrain. You just have to have the right personality. You don't have to have the right
Yeah,
voice.
correct,
You gotta have
yeah.
that personality, that
Right
outgoing
voice.
personality.
I think you have to have a right voice as well.
Yeah, you can't sound too Indian, bro. So
There has to be. No, there's some people's voice, right? It's just damn annoying to hear.
Yeah. I mean, my voice is probably annoying to some people as well, but
No, you
that's
sound white, so you're okay.
quite it's quite subjective. You know what I mean? But I really feel like if your personality is strong, you can rope people in that way because you can't use antics and video, right? In some
Yeah.
you have to live the name of what you're saying, so you have to have the right things to say in the right.
So what kind of training you did?
Honestly, nothing, man. I just talk cock. Ginny Boy was the one that actually trained me. He was my first on-air partner.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I remember. Yeah, correct.
Jin was in morning for a while, right?
We were on the morning together.
Until
Until I got asked to leave the breakfast show, thank God, to go back to the night show. And then Ian stepped back in. Then it was Ian and Ginny Boy for the longest time. But he was my first on-air partner. I learned a lot from him. But there is no training. It's really like sink or swim. They throw you in there. I think at the time I floated, didn't really sink or swim. And then you just get better over the years.
Yeah.
But I honestly, looking back now, I think everyone doesn't sound good on radio for the first year, 2 years. And you're just kind of learning as you go kind of thing until you spark some sort of like something with the bosses or they see something in you or the listeners do. And then you just go from there and then you grow and you either become a really great announcer and well-known or become like everyone else kind of thing.
One thing I really noticed about all you radio guys, you guys can talk fast.
Yeah.
And the sentence is very
Coherent.
and long and like
Legible.
Really?
yeah.
What that doesn't strike me. What strikes me is that almost any good announcer can do the fake laughing. Do you know what I mean? Like that whole like
Example.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, say something funny, Hans. Give us another one.
As a comedian, man,
what?
you're kind of putting me on the spot. I don't know. How to be funny.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that one. Yeah. That one.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Do you have to practice that?
No, it's over.
I don't know.
It becomes out of desperation to make something sound good. You have no idea the power of a laugh. How can it
Yeah.
elevate a moment?
Is that why everyone's in the station just laughing all the time?
Probably one of the reasons. Yeah.
Oh shit.
But if you really go back,
Call out.
no, but I think if you really go back in time, like the OGs of radio, for me would be what do you call
What?
it?
DJ Rudy.
No, bro, Fly Guy and
Oh yes.
Oh, okay.
if you listen to them and bro, they knew when you listen to them, right? You exactly know what is their reaction and their feeling is. They had that power to actually like.
DJ Rudy also quite
They were good
real
as well.
also.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
authentic as
Yeah,
well.
I think Rudy really like always served, and then JJ always smashed. That kind of, because it works well in radio because it's
Yeah.
one person has to be the fall guy, one has to be the the guy.
And
that
both of
sets it
them
up.
laugh them funny.
Yeah, so I think like they when you listen to them, it's fast, it's quick, but at the same time like you kind of know like they're really into the topic they're talking about, and it comes out really well when you listen to it. Yeah.
So who has the best laugh in the game? Who has the best fake laugh in the game?
Best JJ lah.
JJ's up there.
JJ is up there. Yeah.
I mean Ian.
Yes.
Ian,
yeah.
Ian's good with his laugh as well.
Ian laughs a lot, actually. Yeah,
He does.
Yeah.
Prakash is a great laugh. Prakash is a great laugh.
Prakash is real.
Yes.
But yeah, it's quite interesting lah, radio. Huh?
But there's also people, by the way, that don't have to laugh. That it's not, like Natalie, for example, when she does her talk,
Oh,
she
yeah.
just smiles, and you can actually feel that warmth
Yeah.
when she talks into a mic, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And she doesn't laugh her ass off all the time or anything like that. It really is depending on who you are, your personality. And
Zo as well.
Zer, Zer as well. You can,
Yeah, Zer's a
She's
bit
very
like,
chill.
Yeah. Who else?
I
I don't know. I don't listen to the Malay stations a lot, but like they have
Oh,
a
that-
certain style. Yeah.
The current era three fellas, those three monkeys, them karat,
Is
bro.
Nabil part of it as well?
Nabil, Radin, and what's the other guy?
The one of them just left, right? One of the members.
Oh no, that's
of the trio?
Hanif. He was on the
Hanif.
drive.
Yeah, Hanif now moved to Fly.
Yeah.
Hanif is doing morning on
No,
Fly
the,
now.
no, the Johar.
Johan, he went to Hot.
No,
He went to Hot,
they have
yeah.
that trio, right?
No, the trio is Nabil, Radin. We're talking
Yeah.
era here. Are we allowed to talk about this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johara, right?
No, Johara is no longer. Johan is no longer there. He went to Hot FM.
Oh.
Yeah. So they always.
If you want to talk about infamous laugh, Johan is
Yeah.
for me king of laughs in on radio. He's been paid big bucks just for his laugh.
Yeah.
On ads before and stuff.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, well, but I want your take on KJ.
As in him being an announcer?
Yeah, announcer on a podcast.
I think that guy is killing it, like in every way, shape, or form. I think we discussed this a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, when KJ dropped out of politics, not that I know anything about politics too much, but I was worried in a sense that we won't hear from KJ anymore. He'd be fade away.
Yeah,
The
now
guy
he's more relevant than ever.
doing better than ever. He's
Yeah.
more popular now than ever, and just going to vending machines and seeing his face on cans.
Yes.
Hari Raya going on Shopee, he's the main face for the guy. Clearly knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Last week I had a dream about KJ.
What?
Oh wow!
And the dream was I interviewed him and he got mad at me and I woke up hurt for some reason. I was like, thank God that was a dream. I don't want KJ to be mad at me. This is how involved KJ is in our lives. He everywhere.
Yeah.
This guy is everywhere. Yeah, and I've hardly ever spoken to him. One day I woke up and he followed me on Instagram.
Wow, okay.
I was like, and by the way, shout out KJ if you watch this, but by the way, that's one of my favorite podcasts is you guys, KJ and Solon White. I thought that was a great episode.
I mean, we were surprised that he joined us.
Yeah, that was great though.
Yeah.
That was
Scary. That was quite scary
Yeah.
as well.
That was like unfortunately quite short. I feel like we were just
Yeah.
like getting into the
Yeah.
vibe,
Bro,
and then it just ended.
That one, right? We were there, and then like, so the organizers told us like, he's going to come and sit down with us. And when he came, Bryan was still leading the questions, I think so. And then we saw him; he was on his phone, just like I think like
Just in the audience.
Yeah, in the audience, he was just on
Yeah.
his phone. And then like Bryan said like, we have KJ,
Yeah.
here with us, like
Yeah.
And he said like, of course, you want to join us. So he came, he literally sat down, and he knew where we were at talking, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, he can multitask.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
He's really sharp.
seriously,
sharp
man,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
He just made it like, so like, what about like, how can our local brands be well known in London? I'm
Yeah.
like, what on earth is going on?
I
Yeah.
enjoyed that conversation so much, by the way. And I really felt at the time when I remember listening to my car, the minute he said, okay, guys, I was like, no. I did not want him
Yeah,
to. I wish
yeah.
you guys had fought to keep him.
Yeah, I know.
That was
He was
great.
like, because he was like
I
popping in
know.
everywhere. I think so. Yeah.
But I think we were the only podcast that
He joined in.
we were the only one that he
The only
joined.
one, yeah.
Nobody else. He just appeared and he left. He
Yeah.
didn't go up and talk.
Probably because our podcast is like it's chill. There's like no like actual like ramifications on it.
Yeah.
We're just talking about streetwear and
But
Yeah.
man, I'd love if you guys brought him back on just to talk.
When he was texting the crew, which was me inside the room. So that's why I knew like, okay, KJ is going to be there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tell your guys that KJ is going to be on. So he wanted to look like he was not paying attention.
Ah,
Very, very paying attention.
Strategic. I love it.
yeah, he's on point now. This
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah.
I think everything he does is very
thought out.
very thought out, very strategic, very planned.
Yeah.
So I think right now is just collecting funds.
To
I think, and eventually, I don't know, whichever party he's on,
people are going to follow.
I'll probably vote for him.
So you guys will vote for him in the next PM? Or one of the...
He would make a good PM actually.
Okay, so
For me, if you ask me, like, yeah.
if you ask me like 5-6 years ago, maybe no.
Yeah.
But recently, whichever party he goes to, I'll vote for him.
Yeah.
I think it's because of his podcast, because of what he's done.
Yeah.
This podcast, right, is such a brilliant idea. It's because you get to listen to this guy talk long format and talk about ideas, talk about policies.
Yeah.
And he even has a segment whereby he gives his opinions on what's happening and how he would do it differently.
Yeah.
And that's so amazing because that gives you a glimpse into how he thinks.
Yeah.
And then you go like, okay, this guy ada otak yeah.
He can literally get anyone he wants to that podcast.
Yeah.
No, it's true. Yeah.
He already got like TMG on the podcast.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite episodes. I love
crazy.
that. I love that, and I love I love that body language in that podcast because you could see KJ and was that you could tell who was holding that podcast together, kind of thing. But KJ just such a smart guy. The way he can just flip into different languages and do what he does. So huge props to that guy. You guys got to get him back on.
Do you see him often at the radio station?
When I did the breakfast show, I would see him every Monday and Tuesday and stuff.
Because he did two times a week, right?
I think he's
something
twice,
like that.
twice a week. Yeah, he comes on.
You don't like, what's up, man? Like,
I do. We just nod. I DM'd him once because he was supposed to do a video with me, and then last minute he had to pull out. So I DM'd him. I don't have his number, so I DM'd him, and he replied within 5 minutes. Like, I'm like, how does he have the time? And he was very genuine, very, very nice, and all that. So we guys we've all met him. So he really is what he is on the screen. And everything.
I remember like the thing that really like got me by surprise is not like his demeanor or whatever. It's more like he's taller than me. So
he's really tall.
Is he?
Man. He's
taller
tall.
than me. He's like
He is.
Brother's tall, man.
I'm 6 foot and he's taller than me.
Yeah.
We wear the same shoe size.
Yeah.
I was like, I think that was when I was like, wow. Until now, I'm like, Wow, he's taller than me.
Yeah.
And he knows that, like, he knew every one of us. I mean, like, he know our names and like kind of what we
That's
do.
the thing. How does he know everything?
Yeah, I was like, that's
crazy.
very impressive, man.
It's like
Yeah.
someone whispering in his ear. It's like, okay, that one is Prakash. Prakash.
yeah.
Maybe he's got a earpiece,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Speaking about doing things, are you doing anything for SneakerLAH this year?
Besides coming?
Other than, because you usually do
Yeah,
your,
usually do something dumb. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, that would be if I was the radio station I was working with. But honestly, if there's no work involved, I'm just there to enjoy, man, and hang out.
That's pretty fun.
that's the
though.
best. That's the best.
The fun, the fashion police thing. you did one year. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, when I'm dumb, I'm getting paid to be dumb.
If I was to do something, I would not do the same thing. I want to do
Yeah.
something like compliment people. You know that guy on TikTok that's
Yeah.
from the UK who goes out and just
Troy Hawk?
compliments?
Yeah.
Is it
In New York?
The guy with the
Purple. Yeah.
He's performing at the Edinburgh Fringe this year. Yeah.
I think he's gonna say from Malaysia. I was like, what? Okay,
no.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. Like something a bit nicer, obviously. I feel like that was bad karma on me, like calling people out.
Actually, you should do it, man.
Oh, is
You
that?
just come in your father's pajamas, the expensive one.
Dress up in like really like royal.
No, because this
go
guy
around.
he goes around in a.
I know.
You've seen him, right? Troy Hawk. Yeah, it's really good. Even as a comic, is an amazing comedian. Yeah. I've
He's
seen
a
all-
comic, is it?
He's a comedian, yeah. He's a comedian.
Oh.
Yeah. His whole shtick is he's got that whole that's his character. Yeah, you know? So it's really cool. Yeah.
Okay, we are still a fashion podcast. So what are you wearing today?
What I'm wearing today?
I was thinking
I
of
like
that
that
transition.
too,
I was trying to figure out.
No need to transition. just bloody ask that shit.
This is a local brand, Primal. Shout out to the boys.
You like that hair?
I really like this
You've
hat,
wearing
man.
it a lot.
I mean, it's got a nice. They raised the.
They raised the tax, we raised the roof. All right. So and then
waterproof material.
And then this is a local band. Shout out to Alang from Sweet Ass. Local band tee against lap pants, and then I'm wearing the.
I think you need like 10 of these.
Yeah, I'm wearing the Teddy Santis.
Okay.
It's not V2, V3, V2, right?
It's V3.
I don't know, New Balance.
Shout out to Bryan Botashin. Yeah, so
They're like the same size, you know, these two. They can only shop from each other. I'm not
Yeah.
the only guy that cannot.
Oh.
Very sad. Though.
Is Prakash your handover guy? Like if it doesn't fit you or you don't
not really.
no,
No, not really.
I think the relationship has like grown to a point
Yeah.
whereby he was just, hey bro, I need to update my wardrobe. Say okay, say no
Yeah.
more. Say no more. I think the next round it will be like you just come my house to pick up.
Yeah, even the other day for his daughter's birthday party, we all went in.
You went in the room.
I went to the room, the sneaker room, and I'm like,
Oh wow.
then I was leaving. He's like, why? I literally stood in the room like, he's like, why? You want shoes? Is it?
So yeah, that privilege only comes to very few people, and you have to be the same shoe size lah.
Yeah.
As well.
But,
So
I mean, give us a detail. How big was the cupboard? How many shoes were there roughly?
Can you just open?
Oh,
Hans's,
God.
Oh, is it online?
It's on Hans's. He posted a photo for comparison.
oh my god.
Yeah, so
I had to take that photo right, because that was like that was from the rate is going. That's going to be Prakash's closet.
Yeah.
The exact same shoes.
Yeah.
We'll just-
Hey.
Not only that, because before we saw the room, Bryan shared with us like about the renovation of the house and what happened and how there was a waterfall.
It nearly flooded.
Nearly flooded the sneaker room. Yeah, that's the room. Yeah,
This is Brian's room.
yes, Bryan's room. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, everyone would love a walk-in wardrobe
No.
with shoes. No?
No, trust me. Once you get it, no.
Then you're like, oh my god, why am I not? It's not.
Weren't you sponsored by towel boxes a few years ago?
Well, that was a few years ago.
So where are they now?
I mean, not there. That's for sure. Yeah. I mean, sponsorship is a one-off.
Yes.
It's not a relationship. If it's a relationship, it's a retainer.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but
I've always wanted that tee, by the way. Obviously, it's very old. I know they don't do it anymore, but I've always wanted that against.
yeah. So this is like, I think this season they did a tie-dye.
Tie-dye thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I
Shout
just
out against Lab, 9th
that.
year.
So good.
Then this is our very own Hakim Rahman's brand. Hakim is actually one of our designers.
He's outside. He's outside.
And he has got his own brand called Puppet. So this color is actually a one-of-one sample, which he did as a sample. Then only he did another one. So the other ones that he released is actually a lighter green.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
I
So
remember.
this green color is the only one that he has.
Oh, wow.
And like, I just took it from him lah.
I like it though. I like it.
Abuse power.
But I did pay lah. Relax, guys. So yeah, again slap, tie-dye tee, and this pants is again slap as well.
Yeah.
It's I just got a shout out. Again slap has one of the best shots in the game.
Yeah, man.
Sir.
So yeah, this shot is not released yet. It's going to be released, but they released it shock drop during the 9th anniversary party.
The only bone I have to pick with against Lab, and it's not really a bone, is that
They don't have things for smaller guys like you. I knew it.
is that they sell out so quick, and it's so hard to find their stuff. Once you like something, it goes so quick. And I understand the whole limited edition. You don't do extra runs kind of thing, but that's a good thing, I guess, for them. But yeah, I love those guys, and congrats on what 9 years you were saying.
9 years, yeah.
That's crazy. 9 years already.
Yeah, it's so fast, right?
Yeah. Hans, what you got on?
Wait,
hey, shoes, yeah. Solomon's.
Salomon
Outdoors,
XT4.
man. It's outdoors.
So yeah, man, one of the OG colorways. So I like this, and they're more comfortable than XT6. So
This is the falls, is it?
yeah, XT4s.
For me, as for hat,
that a
I'm
Sushi
wearing,
hat?
what am I wearing? Supreme. I'm wearing a Supreme hat.
Why they have 8-ball as well?
I don't know, kind of does not match anything I had going on.
Never mind, it
And
looks cool.
This is like I was cleaning out my car and I'm running out of caps in the car. So, this is a Bellum. It's I think the brand is defunct now, but it's my friend's brand from Korea. He does automotive stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, this is his one. The back has all the dates of like stuff. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, ta-da. So the Kuala Lumpur is just because of me, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You just added Kuala Lumpur in there because of you?
Yes, sir.
What a flex!
So these are corduroy.
I like it.
Dime
Dime pants and
skateboard.
dime shoes.
My actual flex right now is that I can wear a belt now.
Wow! Let's go! He's losing weight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Muay Thai and running.
Lost enough weight to wear a belt because my pants kept falling, so that's good. That's a flex right now.
Yeah, and then now
And now we got the
Shave.
shoes is Dime Superstars.
Wow.
Which I got at Mitsui for super cheap. Like super cheap. It's one of those things where
How much?
$199.
What?
Oh,
$199.
Serious
I need me a pair.
Wow.
$199. So it's like
You do know I collect superstars, right?
I collect Dime.
Okay.
So I was like, KLIA, and then during the group chats, they're like, hey, like all the Dime and Blondie.
Ooh.
Went to Mitsui. So I was
Damn.
like, oh man, I was already at KLIA, so I just got by and like they only had large sizes and like in the Dime, which is good for me
Untong
because I'm a
lah.
size 12.
Oh, is this when you dropped what's the name?
Paul,
Yeah.
Untong lah.
So the Blondie was cheap too. The Blondie was like 219.
That's so cheap, man. That's
cheap, man.
I never
crazy.
see stuff that cheap at Mitsui, I feel. It's always
Because people like me, we just get the info as soon as it drops. We immediately just go there and like just.
People
People like me.
patron saint, bro.
Yeah, patron saint. How about you? What are you wearing?
I think it's
Emil London.
oh yes.
This is nice, really nice cap, man.
Which I like it. My girlfriend got this for me actually,
Nice.
so I can't take credit for that.
No wonder it looks nice, lah.
Wow. Way to shit on him, huh?
I mean,
No,
have you
guys,
seen Ida? She's
got-
like proper like fashionista, man. Yeah.
Ida does buy me stuff, and she has a really good taste. So,
Yeah.
especially for the guy stuff. But I'm not gonna lie, I actually was gonna wear a hat today, but I was like, I can't wear this. Fran's gonna give me shit.
What fucking hell was that?
What are you gonna wear?
It was I forget the name of the brand. It's Nigel Sparks brand.
Oh,
Cap City.
I won't give you shit for that. Why?
No.
He wears it all the time. He wears Cap City all the
I
time.
wear Cap City.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cap City is the shit right now,
Trying to
man.
be, bro. I'm wearing Cap City, like, you know what I mean?
No. Cap City has always got love here.
Brian will only make fun of you being white.
Yeah, and panda dunks.
Yeah. But honestly, the shirt and the pants are overseas, sadly. I'm very embarrassed because you guys obviously
no. Wait, what are you wearing?
ASOS.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was actually wondering about the tee because of the collar.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is very simple, minimalistic stuff over there.
Yeah, you're very chill with this.
Yeah.
You're very consistent.
Yeah. I don't like the big.
Every time I see you, you're like,
Yeah.
it looks like you can expect Ryan to look like this.
Yeah, and then the shoes I actually got them for free because I hosted for New
Oh,
Balance.
there we go.
Nice.
Yeah,
New
that's
Balance,
a flex.
They gave
Look
me,
at me bragging my $199 shoe. He got his for free.
but that was just working. Obviously, they gave me a pair. New Balance have been very nice to me.
Yeah.
Over the years, and this was I don't even know the 530.
530, yeah.
Yeah.
530.
530 and the 630s, they sell like mad.
Oh yeah.
They sell like mad.
So I don't know if I get any street credit for this, but it's a comfortable shoe. I kind of
Yes.
like it.
And that's the reason. So you know why they do so well, right? Okay, at one point, if I'm not mistaken, some K-pop artist, some girl wore it. Yeah, that too. One of the reasons. And another thing is, quite a lot of influencers in the state, fitness influencers.
Yeah.
They like to go work out in shoes like that. Yeah, and it became a trend. So if I don't know whether you notice, like they will wear the tights and then the socks goes over the tights, and then they wear a shoe like this. Yeah. That's the look.
Another thing we've got to shout out. So all of us have friendship bracelets. Look at that shit.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
You do like self-made or?
Yeah. So this was during my kids. It was during my kids' birthday party.
Yeah.
So I got a vendor to come and just do bracelets for the kids.
What did you say?
This is my own clothing brand, NMS.
NMS.
Yeah.
This one is my Kaylee and Evely.
Oh.
Yeah.
Prakash?
Mine is just smiley face, bro.
I
I just saw what his daughter took, and I'm like, hey, you got smiley face. Okay, I'll take the same one.
thought you would be like, Day, D-I or something like that.
Day macha. I love it.
Cha.
Cha.
Cha. Extra A.
Cha. Yes. Yeah.
Do you do that whole? Can you do Indian accent?
I don't ask me to do an Indian accent, Bryan.
Why not?
No, I don't do Indian accent.
He's not Arnold, bro.
Yes.
Did you see Arnold's recent video?
The pickleball video?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
The flirt and bullshit.
No, because like I was talking to Gia the other day. Gia is one of our friends, and she's like into pickleball. So I told her like, hey, we should do a video like like types of pickleball players or whatever not, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm like starting to play pickleball. And he's like, just as I said that, I was in the car. I'm like, stupid Arnold did the video.
Speaking of pickleball,
Oh yeah, man! Tonight you're playing, right?
first ever time I'm going to
Yeah.
play pickleball.
Who you play with?
Gia.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's coming as well.
I'm coming.
Guys,
as well.
remember this day because after this, Bryan will be posting about pickleball and paddleball for years to come. I feel like he's going to be doing it. You guys are probably going to do it for years to come, I think. Yeah.
Are you sure?
I have a feeling.
Why?
Do you play?
Because I do play a little bit.
You like it?
I do, but because it really fucking makes you sweat.
Yeah,
like
right?
you are
Really?
dripping.
Yeah.
Like for cardio, it's great, man.
I was watching a couple of pickleball videos the other day and I was like, man, it's actually a lot more intense than I thought.
Yeah.
Because I always thought it was like, I always have this idea in my head, it's not that intense because the court is smaller, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, it can't be that bad. I mean,
Bro,
like,
it's
yeah, like,
But-
shows how much I know.
No, but the
Yeah.
thing is, I feel like because Malaysians who are playing pickleball right now, because we are a badminton nation,
Yeah.
they're really playing pickleball like playing fucking badminton.
Yeah.
The real way you play actually is like you have to chill out. You have to. You call it dink it, right? You
Wow.
have to dink and
Wow,
stuff like
look
that.
at you, man.
Yeah.
Brother is
Yeah.
full on into this shit,
That
man.
you interviewed just now, yeah?
Who's that?
Dink it?
You guy. Okay. Wow, 1 hour 45 minutes. Wow, you can really talk, man.
How long is your usual episode?
We don't care.
It's about
don't
2
care.
hours,
Oh, really?
actually.
Yeah, it's about 1 hour, 1.5 to 2 hours.
Who's the longest?
Longest is like when we do our
Sneaker of the year.
of the year. It's like
Oh.
like 3 hours. I think.
Oh no, I think Nizar Ship.
Nisa was 3 hours,
I think
right?
his is 3 hours, but he's like, yeah?
No lah.
No, 2 hours. 2 hours. I think
2 hours.
that time he was the longest.
Yeah,
2 hours.
3 hours was the longest because of
Yeah, so whenever we do our like
Five people.
sneaker wrap up, like yearly sneaker wrap up, that kind of thing, there's usually like 5 people.
Yeah,
But that
it's
one takes
crazy.
a while. But I love those ones because those are usually at night and we get food. Or
Yeah.
I get food. He buys it. So
Well, before we wrap up, I mean, like you guys asked me who was the best interviewer. So who's your best guest? Who's your worst guest?
Oh wow! Look at this guy.
What's
Everyone wants to know this right now.
Look at this guy.
Oh man.
Fuck. Maybe you should pull up our channel. Then we can like.
I can say
I can immediately tell you
Who's the worst?
Who's the
I feel like we have the same one in our head, but we can't
just
say.
want to just say it. Just say it.
For 3, 2, 1.
It was a girl lah. So.
We haven't had much female guests, so
Figure it out, which one?
After this, you're not gonna have many more either. I think.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the funnest one we had when we had what do you call that?
no Saleh?
Joe.
Oh, Joe, you from
Yeah, Joe Flizzo. Yeah,
Oh,
Joe Flizzo
wait.
was really good.
Here?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
right there where you're
I think
sitting.
the funniest one. I think I've said this. We've said this a lot off camera. But I think the funniest thing about the Joe Flizzo one was that I think he wasn't really used to the podcast format yet.
Yeah.
So it's kind of it wasn't a mistake. But one thing we probably wouldn't really do next time is give him a chair with wheels. because he was
Yeah.
talking while wheeling all over the place.
Yeah.
The microphone was here. He was having a little bit like too much fun. So we were like, I was like looking at Prakash.
Bro,
like,
he records his pot like this, you know.
Yeah, and I am like,
So like you know.
And you can't be like, Joe, can you?
no, I
but-
said it 3 times.
Listen.
Joe, Mike.
he'd be talking like this.
Guy was all over the place, bro.
And that guy's like one of the like nation's MCs, right? You don't exactly tell him how to hold a mic.
So I think that one is pretty fun. I think No Saleh was very nice as well.
Yeah.
No Saleh was not, I wouldn't say like fun, but he was very candid. He was very vulnerable. He opened up about a lot of things.
Actually, for me, like my favorite podcasts are the ones that the guests actually ask questions. Like they're not just there to like answer and just like absorb kind of thing. Like they're not just there to like show up and just like. I like the ones that actually are having conversation.
Yeah.
It's like what you're doing now. You're asking questions. You know, it's like they're not just like here to answer and all. So there have been like a fair few that are nice like that.
Have there been ones where you guys are like super nervous, like this person's going, like, you know?
No, not really.
I think it's because there's 3 of us. So it's 3 versus 1.
Yeah, I think the one that I was
So
nervous.
it's quite like nervous.
Yeah,
lah.
no, the KJ one, the live one.
Oh, that one. Yeah, man.
That was our first live one.
Yeah.
The other one that was really good, I mean, like, was really, not to say inspirational, but like, I think like the guy was like really, he felt very humble being here. Was like this, we got, what's the name? Swift.
Swift.
Yeah.
Yes, from Swift.
This new guy who's
Local
like,
brand.
he's got his own sneaker.
Yeah, he makes his own sneakers.
Yeah, and he told his story about like how he actually started selling fake shoes first, and then how he got, and he literally shared his whole journey of like from like doing one business failing to another one, and he started selling like beauty products.
Yep.
Then to doing this, so you know that was pretty cool.
But this whole podcast so far hasn't felt like work to you guys yet, has it? It's not been a chore to ever, oh man, we gotta do one tomorrow. Nothing like that. You still guys are still into it, and
No, I don't.
I don't think it feels that way.
It never felt that way.
But I think
That's great.
there's only one problem with doing a podcast, which is I don't know about you, but sometimes I don't want to like talk too much to you guys
Yeah.
yeah.
in real life.
Yeah.
Just because we want to like, come here and like do it, and like let's properly catch up
Our
and
previous episode was like with Hugh from Bersama. So that was like we hung out like the week before. So how that got set up was after we went running, we were just like chilling out and we were just like talking for a good while. And Bryan was like, "Okay, stop talking.
Yeah,
Take
shut
this
up.
on the podcast.
yeah, shut up. Let's do it here.
To be honest, I felt that today when I came in. I felt like I said hi to you guys and we came straight in.
Yeah.
It was like no time to catch up. We catch up here with the mics on kind of thing. You know?
And you saw, right? I click record the moment we sat down.
Yeah.
I was like, so that's our style. We don't really edit anything, except that one part you ask us to edit out.
I think the other one,
Whoever's listening, you won't figure out which part because it will be edited out.
the other one that I really enjoyed was with
He said some nasty shit.
with the guy, what's his name? Danny.
Who?
Danny for Bata.
Pata, yeah.
Bro, that was really like, I mean, and that guy,
Unexpected, right?
bro, that guy's voice, it's like you listen, like you can, like it's one of those like, you know, ASMR, like really like for concentration.
He has
kind
like
of
the deep, like
Is
sexy
that the
voice.
guy from Holland?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think I heard a bit of it.
because he did speak about like having mental issues and like, you know how hard is it to be working with the international brand. You know, it was pretty cool. Yeah.
Who was the ultimate dream guests?
Ooh.
I mean, why didn't you guys have those guys on last year from SneakerLAH, from the Complex podcast? Or did you have them on?
Full size. No, we
that one, Bryan.
Oh, there's a live show.
Different, yeah.
Bryan.
It's a bit hard to get them on a pod because schedule. And I think the more you add to the schedule, the more you have to pay them.
Yeah.
So we're like, never mind, it's okay.
I think so the SneakerLAH one, Bryan did the live one with what's the guy, with Edson, right? No.
Edson and Matt, the 3 guys and Edson. So
yeah.
It's if you say the number 1 I would like to get would definitely be KJ.
Yeah.
That's one. Yeah. That's one guy I really want to talk to. Is there anyone else on our wish list?
Can I tell you guys, as someone who does listen sometimes and does view, as what I would like you guys to do more of?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I know this is probably a budget thing as well, but I want you guys to definitely like have a set eventually.
Really?
You know what I mean? Yeah, like I want like something super simple, by the way.
Yeah.
But
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Yeah? Oh, I can't wait.
We're shifting.
Yeah?
We're shifting. The whole office is shifting.
Nice.
So this is I mean, we have to make do because this is actually a conference room for the office.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you
To the point where
You guys watching this, you can't really tell, but this is actually where meetings happen. This is actually a conference room.
to the point where people actually say like, can you please wipe the table?
We've had a few. We've done like podcasts at different locations. We've done it at Samoa House. We've done it at my house.
Oh yeah, man, that was one episode, bro.
Yeah, so we've done.
Oh yeah, I remember the episode because you had the intern with the short shorts.
Yeah.
Louis, shout out Louis, bro. I told that guy, right?
Bro, this guy.
He asked me.
It's my first time meeting the guy. I go into Hans's house. The door opens. I'm like, why is this Chinese guy with short shorts?
Listen, I don't have a pool. What's going on?
Like this.
Like
this.
Yeah, bro.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
No, he was wearing a long t-shirt.
Intern
Okay.
intern come to work, bro. Wear like that.
Wow.
And then they question him. They're asking him, why you wear so short? Oh, because Bryan says can wear whatever you want.
Wow. He's just threw Bryan under the bus.
Yeah, it's Brian's fault, really.
Yeah. So I was like, I did say that lah, but I didn't know your fashion sense that bad lah.
Don't ask you have skies out, thighs out.
So sorry, Louis, if you're watching this. You know,
But yeah, he's got
I know you like that shorts, but
he's like
please don't wear it to work.
super into the business as well. He's got a customizing
Sneaker.
Sneaker Durian.
Durian, yeah,
That's his
yeah.
name.
So he does that, yeah.
So yeah, man, KJ, if you're watching this, come on the pod if you can.
Yes.
We also a bit shy lah. We never officially reach out. So
Yeah.
takut lah.
I think I remember.
Wait for that new set when it
Yeah.
launches.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
I feel like I got to redeem myself with KJ. Yeah, because it's like during the first time we talked to him was during the like live podcast. I was really nervous in the live podcast. It's different to bullshit in this room and different to bullshit. We can actually see the eyes of the people that you're bullshitting to.
Yeah.
So and then like when it was my turn to like talk to KJ, I was like,
Yeah, he intimidating lah to talk to someone like that lah.
I didn't even know what to call him. Do I call him KJ or YB or whatever?
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Because
we
every-
didn't discuss this beforehand.
Every word that comes out of her mouth, it flows seamlessly, and he explains things in great detail. I mean, I remember one of my favorite parts of the podcast was you were talking about he recorders in school. making
Yeah,
fun of-
yeah.
and he corrected you, going, "That's a great basic instrument."
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what I mean?
The politician that thing lah.
Yeah.
But I tell you who I was nervous actually was Flizzo lah. The beginning ah.
That was the very first guest too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was the very first
one of the very first few guests.
think.
And this guy, right, he really remembers what he says.
Yeah.
So he actually made a promise, like we recorded this early in the year, and then he made a promise like, hey, hit me up during SneakerLAH, you know, I'll definitely drop by and do something.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, sure. And like I never thought anything about it.
Yeah.
FYI, I think I've told this story on the pod before, but we did SneakerLAH that year. It was Saturday, first day done. And this is the first SneakerLAH after COVID,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? And then I was in the hotel room going to go to bed, getting ready for the second day of SneakerLAH, and he calls me at 12 a.m.
I'm playing SneakerLAH tomorrow.
He's like, bro, I'm going to crash your event. I was like, can I crash your event? I was like, of course, man. You are like Joe Flizzo. Let's go, bro. And then he was like, okay, I'm coming back down from a wedding. I'll be there. What time you let me know? I was like, this guy, like, why are you doing this? It's like, I promise you on the pod, right? It's like,
Oh wow. Oh, is that why?
yeah.
And he came. Not only he came along. He also brought Young Raja with him.
He brought Young Raja. He got like
the guys,
DJ Caesar to be his DJ.
Sona
and
was there as well.
Sona performed as well. It's crazy, bro. This guy, yeah. So like very, very impressed. I mean, he's still our president lah, Mr. President lah. So
I mean, raising the bar as well. He did the same. I'm not sure if he was actually on the lineup, but he came to support, play for free, kind of thing.
Yep.
Whenever he sees like something that he believes that's worth helping, he'll jump on, like kind of thing.
super good guy.
Yeah.
Last year when he was with Trinidad.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Trinidad James came down with the other two Americans, and we obviously, as the organizer, we have to take care of this guy.
Yeah.
But I think Flizzo ended up taking care of him more than us.
Yeah.
Because he was just hanging out with, like, he just wanted to hang out with Flizzo all the time. And Flizzo was like, just like, yeah, sure, man.
They recorded.
They recorded the song and like a music video.
Which is yet to be released. I think it's coming out this year, right?
It was supposed to come out like soon.
Yeah.
Well, I think Joe's album is either coming out this year or next year, and I think one of those is going to be single.
Really?
I think, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Looking
Okay.
forward, man.
But it's crazy. That was a year ago.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Almost a year.
Almost
It's
a
crazy.
year, yeah,
So
yeah.
fast.
I would like to eventually like run it back with the No Saleh one just because Prakash couldn't join us for that one.
Oh yeah.
And that was one of my favorite
Aw.
podcasts.
It's okay, we had Pablo. Pablo did a really good job. Yeah.
No, Pablo is scared.
Pablo needed to be there because whenever it got awkward, they just took jabs at Pablo.
Because like no straight away. Kau mesti anak apa? Why you say anak datin some shit right?
No, because he went and
Straight up call you out.
during the podcast. He wore like one of the most brutal t-shirts ever. It was like super metal and all that. And no, it was just like, you're not about that life. I can tell. Like, you're not about that life.
Just randomly, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. No is very candid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's up with you, man? Like, do you have any updates? What's up? What's coming with for Ryan Matjerie as a person? Like, are you doing anything in the near future? What do we expect from Ryan Matjerie? You're gonna do more interviews with like dick pics.
No, I've always made that mistake of saying I'm going to do something and then I never actually do it. So I have plans to do a few things next
Now
year.
you can see it in front of all this, like maybe 5,000-6,000 people that will watch this and hold you accountable for it.
No, hopefully. I mean, I have I'll hopefully be doing some. In the next 2-3 years, I have a plan of what I want to do. So hopefully, I'll be executing those. One of them is the alter ego, which you guys I think are familiar with.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I hopefully want to bring him back and do bigger, cooler things with him as well.
Let's go.
Including an actual podcast with him as well.
Yeah, that'd be
nice.
dope.
But it's going to be called the world's shortest podcast because it's not going to be an actual podcast. It's going to be like fucking short, like below 10 minutes.
Nice.
Kind of thing.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So good.
He plans to climb Mount Kinabalu.
Okay. This alter ego,
This alter ego, and also
which is you lah.
no, I mean
Yeah, alter ego lah.
his team and I'll be part of it.
What's his name again?
So I mean I'm part of the team obviously. Harry Cock.
Harry Cock. Yeah. So Harry Cock is making a comeback. Yeah.
Yeah, next year I think.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I write for him. So
Okay, cool. Yeah, nice,
kind of
nice.
thing. I'm also writing a movie for it.
Oh, nice.
So hopefully that's the aim. And then the aim is also to have him. And I've talked to Bryan about that, him doing his own merch.
Oh,
Let's go, man.
nice. Nice.
like
Nice.
the top shop is gonna be called the Cock Shop.
Yeah. Nice. I love that, bro.
Yeah,
Love it.
Yeah, he'll be releasing like a
Wait. After our conversation that day, I went back and thought about it. Like Harry Cock has the potential to be the Simpsons of Malaysia. Just think about it. It's so Malaysian at the same time. It's so stupid.
Yeah. I
And
love fucking stupid
It's
humor.
beautiful. So I think if it can blow up like mad.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to that, man.
Yeah.
I think that whole actually like people forget to realize it's hard to write stupid. To be honest, it's
Good, stupid.
yeah, that's the thing.
yeah.
It's
Stupid, all very easy.
Yeah. But it's super hard to write like good
Yeah.
stupid stuff because like people like especially even with the three of us with me, Bryan and Kiran, the coffee shop thing.
Yeah.
People ask like how I say like a lot of the comedians like yeah because we are good lah. Because like sometimes can you imagine asking a normal person like why are all Indian lorry drivers? I mean all lorry drivers are Indian. If you ask someone who's like just like they cannot answer it, but with being comedians and like just answering in a very stupid way, it just makes the question even more like serious. So I think Harry Cock has that potential of like just
But it takes time to
It takes
think
time,
about
lah.
it and write down.
yeah lah, 12 years guys. Netflix.
Whenever,
Well,
but whenever you, as a comedian, whenever you find something funny or you think of something funny or you joke, do you write this shit down? Like, do you just in your phone?
I do a lot of voice notes nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you do that?
Ideas, yes. Not jokes. I'm not.
Yeah.
Not jokes, like, I mean, like
ideas all the time.
whatever you have, you just
all
like
the time.
Yeah.
all the
If
time.
not, you escape, right?
Yeah, and then you are amazed when you come back to it. You're like,
Yes,
holy,
it's
all
true.
these ideas, kind of thing. Yeah, I do it all the time. I encourage.
Are you a write down or like a voice note or like what?
No, I write it on my
it down,
notes,
yeah.
and then I have I have a word of like all these like different word docs of all ideas.
Shit.
Stuff,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's
any
good.
any creative person, I encourage you to do that in
Yeah.
any way, shape, or form. Yeah, even if it's not just ideas, but just stuff you want to do, plans. You may feel inspired at that moment. Fucking write it down, and then maybe in a few months' time when you come back to it.
Yeah.
then, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a term for it. It's called conscious writing. Yeah, so sometimes a lot of writers do that. They wake up in the morning, and then just tell themselves like, I'm going to write 3 pages of just what I'm feeling right now.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't have to make sense.
Yeah.
Then 6 months after that, you come and review it back again.
Yeah.
So I think that's a pretty good
Unconscious
way.
writing or conscious writing?
You're consciously writing not to have a purpose. I mean, like you just write.
Sounds like unconscious writing. You just write. Only.
Just write. So it's very much like it's pretty interesting. Like
Okay.
Yeah.
Even when you guys listen to podcasts, and some of your favorite podcasters or sneaker podcasts or entrepreneurs, whatever it is, when they talk about an idea or like a really cool thing that makes you have that feeling, I'd suggest write it down. Write it down straight away, and then you come back to it. I even have like a notes on my phone of quotes of like people I thought, that's a cool thing to say.
Yeah.
And I write down, kind of thing. And you come back to it and you just kind of...
How often you come back to it?
Yeah, once a week.
Really? You just go through it and wow, okay.
Even when I'm sitting on the toilet, I'll read it sometimes. Or even before going to sleep, like you get kind of inspired.
It's an art by itself,
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to watch the film at the Freedom Film Fest.
Okay.
And then there was this Singaporean filmmaker, and she was interviewing this artist from Singapore, and then there was a quote from the artist, and she said like, it's easy to create something, but it's always hard to make art. I was like, what?
Wow.
And then you can see all the young filmmakers in the crowd. They're like,
Taking a moment,
no, they were like, after that, they were constantly asking back the filmmaker, like, what did she mean? She's like, yeah, it's literally like, why? It's just whatever you do is making art, but y'all don't think about it because y'all put all these terms and like all these like, studious things into it, that it loses the art, So it was pretty cool. Quote.
That's so deep, man.
Yeah, it was so simple, but yet so deep. Yeah.
I think that's a very good quote to end the pod.
Yeah. Harry Cock as well. Yeah. Let's not forget. Yeah.
Harry Cock.
I hope he makes a big comeback, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, always. He's just fun, man. He's just fun to do and stuff. And I miss him a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the team misses him, and hopefully you guys do as well.
I mean, you know him the closest, right? That's why you miss him a lot. Yeah.
I mean, I see him every now and again. Yeah.
My God.
Prakash, anything new with you?
Anything? Well, I've got a couple of shows, and then next month I'm traveling again. That's about it. So.
Yeah.
Indonesia, so and then I'll be.
We're recording this pod on the 12th of August, just in case you were wondering.
So
The current timeline. We have a few episodes in the backlog, so not sure when this will come out. But
like that. So I'll be back, and then I'll have to update you guys.
Okay.
On the dates. Yeah.
You? Brand launching soon.
Brand launching soon. I keep saying that, so I try not to say that anymore.
No, but because I think this is the most consistent we've been at recording podcasts. Every bloody week we have one now.
Yeah, so hopefully when this one comes out, the brand is either out or coming out in the following week, that kind of thing. I'm going to Tokyo this Thursday. Wow, Summer Sonic.
Very nice.
Damn.
Yeah, because my sister belanja ticket. Thank you, sister.
Oh,
because she wanted to watch.
Your sister need another brother.
My sister single.
Single.
Is it a sister that I know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who?
Yeah, his sister and myself were colleagues. Yeah.
Damn.
Small world.
Yeah.
So I can already imagine a lot of people in the comments are going to say, Hans, kenapa senyap sangat podcast
Malaysia
ni?
is a small village lah.
Tapi aku cakap macam ni, aku senyap kat podcast ni, just do this episode just because I'm just enjoying the vibes, man.
Vibes, huh?
I feel like.
Or is it you don't have enough coffee?
No, it's not coffee. I think more of like I don't know much about radio, so I'm also listening. I'm also enjoying the thing because I get a lot of comments. It's like, Hans, why you don't talk? Hans, you talk too much. Hans,
Yeah.
so I was like,
He gets the most hate
on this.
He gets the most hate in this pod.
yeah. So
this
I have to
is
just
sad.
preface it with this time. I'm just like, I'm aware this time I'm quiet. I'm just.
When he's quiet, he gets shit on. When he talks too much, he gets shit on. When he talks like average, like normal, then it's like, this fella talk shit. Like whatever he does, you can't help it. So I'm like,
I tried to come in one time with the radio thing and it was completely wrong. So I was like, okay, I'll just shut up.
which part was wrong?
The one where I was like, the Johara was where I was
Yeah.
alright, no, I'm just gonna shut up. I don't know shit about radio.
Then the comment like, ni lah tak Melayu, cukup Melayu ni.
Walau.
Tu I tengok Spotify ni.
Alright, man.
Cool.
Wait, before we go, can I quickly say, I hope you guys keep on with this podcast and do your industry kind of thing, because I know you guys probably exist in your bubble thinking, where are we going with sneakers and comedy and everything you guys are doing, but the market is growing for you guys, and you guys are one of the first, if I'm not even sure, one of the only sneaker podcasts that I'm aware of, and I hope you guys will keep going and whatever it is, just keep, because I really feel like what you guys are doing is great and can only lead to not just you guys doing bigger and better things, but create more of younger people wanting to do what you guys do, which will eventually turn into a community. And that's exactly what we need for a creative industry like you guys. And I would consider what you guys are doing creative. And I feel like we need more of that in Malaysia because we are such a still very mass conservative market where we're thinking growing up, our only aim in life is to get married and have kids. Not everyone, but for a masses. And you guys especially are considered in that mold of breaking out of that
Damn
old school vibes. And I hope you guys continue that. And I hope there's more to come from you guys in every shape or form. Not just you guys, but the whole team and the whole SneakerLAH.
Ryan Matjerie for PM, man. Prime Minister, let's go.
KJ, I'm coming, baby. I'm coming.
Look at that, man.
That's sweet, bro.
I feel like I can take over the world right now, man.
Assistant PM helicopter.
Let's go. All right. Shout out to Ryan. Thank you so much. Listen to him on radio.
Can you?
7.
You're not going to ask me to do it.
Do it. No. Announce what time you're going to be on air and what show you're doing. Come on, let's do it. Come on.
Yeah. Just then we'll end.
What, as in like in the radio voice?
Yeah. Do it. Come on. Wait.
One, two.
5 a.m. playing you Malaysia's flyest music. My name is Ryan. You can join me weekdays 4 to 8 a.m. And by a.m. I mean p.m. on Fly FM 95.8 in the Klang Valley.
Let's go! Thank you, Ryan. Ciao, guys. Thanks for watching.
You guys do